you can go ahead and do your title thingy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me. What's poppin', Jam Fam? I'm your host, Omni, and I'm here with 2/3 of LGG. The other one will not be available tonight, so we're gonna make the most of it. Although he's been MIA for a bit for various reasons. So
For yeah.
Tonight,
just think of it like a normal night.
Yeah, tonight is a little bit more acceptable than others, but we'll miss him and he'll be in our thoughts. He's dying.
You make it sound like he's dying.
He's got ultra. He's got ultra AIDS, and that's he has plus ultra.
That's what
AIDS.
happens when you sleep in Julian's bed.
Yeah, it's
like he went over to visit Julian. Julian's like, "Hey, we only got one bed." It's like, "All right, I guess I'll have to sleep in it."
Yeah, he's leaving me his pizza brick oven maker, so I mean, like,
just don't put it near any plants.
Yeah, it will be thoroughly disinfected.
God, why did he have that next to plants? When he took that picture, it's like, did you think I wasn't gonna notice that?
He's a very strange cat sometimes. But I'm here tonight with more Final Fantasy XIV. Julian may be playing other stuff. There is maintenance tonight at 1 a.m. Central Time, which is typically when I end stream, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference unless I'm like mid-dungeon or something. I don't know.
I don't care.
But I am fully geeked out on the crafting gear for mage or scholar. I need to finish up the crafting gear for the black mage and then pentameld it. Why? Because I got all this materia and I might as well use it, and I do hunt train, so I've got all these crack clusters and stuff, so like, why not? And I just like crafting, and then I don't know, we'll go from there. I do need to do runs tonight, I guess, because I gotta get tomes so I can buy crafting materials, but I mean, otherwise it should be a chill night.
This is why I said go ahead and do your intro first, because I already knew that mine was gonna be messed up. Because my audio is off. My audio was turned off because I had a headset unplugged earlier today. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Lazy Gaming Guys. Jacques is missing because he's Jacques. That's as far as we're gonna get with that fucking shiz. Anyway, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories because I said why not.
You mean Rechain of Memories or Chain of
Memories? Rechain of Memories. I'm not. I can play Chain of Memories, but we're not going there. Not today. Another time. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be playing Rechain of Memories because why the fuck not? Yeah. Because I'm 14'd out today, so I'm not in the mood to play 14 anymore.
Chaos.
Retrain is Chain of Memories is the GBA
Game Boy
or
Advance.
the DA? Okay, GBA. All right, cool.
Yeah, it was the Game Boy Advance game, the first portable Kingdom Hearts game.
Do you like that game? Because I'm
Yes,
kind of iffy on it.
I hated it when I was younger, and then once I understood how to play it, I really enjoyed it. It's not my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, but I do enjoy. Like, I'm on the side of enjoying it a lot more than most people.
I actually like it, unironically.
It's a very divisive Kingdom Hearts. It's much better than 358 in 2 days or Recoded.
Mm-hmm. Some people would say coded is worse. Some people say it's not as bad. That coded is better, but I disagree.
Fuck about that. Oh well. Yeah, I remember when I played it, I had I was a little confused with the card system at first. But once I got it, it all felt very automatic after that, if that makes sense. Like, once it hit its peak, all I did was just get more cards, and I kind of was just cruising through the game.
Yeah, once you understand how to play it, it's not a super difficult game. Like, certain boss fights are tough, but, like, the game in general is not a very difficult one once you understand the mechanics.
Yeah, playing through Zora and then playing through Riku, it just felt like I didn't really get
Riku is a little tougher only because you can't, like, you don't have any control of your deck at all.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I got too much out of the game other than story, because at the time, it was the only thing we had for a while, and it was a lot. Like, a lot happened to introduce characters in that game.
Yeah.
But beyond that, like, I didn't understand the concept of Namine for the longest time. But
Sounds
yeah,
like
it's definitely not in my top 3 of Kingdom Hearts. I don't think so.
No, I mean Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3
Chain of
is my
Memories
top 3.
Be
But my thing about it is For me, it is my favorite portable Kingdom Hearts game.
That's still Birth by Sleep. I'm sorry.
I don't go for trophies, so I liked the PSP one better.
Birth by Sleep.
If I was going for trophies
My-
on that one, to play that one over and over and over, no.
My issue with Birth by Sleep, for the most part, was the fact that if you're not the right level, you just cannot possibly do anything. Like it's very much you need to be the right level at all times. If you're not, you do like 1 damage to anything. And that just got annoying to me.
The beginning,
But-
getting the groove into the beginning is a slow burn, especially because Aqua is magic based and a lot of magic attacks kind of suck in the beginning because of the command system until you get the level. And unless you're
Aqua's like the
playing
most
critical, and then it's
broken character in that game. But,
yeah, but at the beginning she is slow as shit. It's slow as hell to get her going.
Yeah, she was the
Aqua's
first character I
near the
played
end,
through.
But like in the beginning,
Terra's like the worst one.
Terra
Terra
because you can just swing the
sucks.
blade in the beginning. It's like, oh, this is easy, and then you realize, oh
No, because he attacks so damn slow. Like Terra is by far the worst. Fuck that.
Why do I have multiple save files
Hey, Kate.
on the top of here?
Hello.
Okay,
Hello all. How are y'all?
good. I'm doing some
Yeah,
crafting
not bad.
before I start dungeon diving.
I'm going after chaos.
Chaos.
I'm playing Kingdom Hearts, the card game.
Oh fuck! Did I fuck everything
Which
up?
one?
He's playing Chain of Memory.
That's the only card game, unless you count the.
Well, I mean, there's the actual TCG, but
who collects those? That's been dead for years.
I have a booster pack of it because that's all I could afford.
Booster.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I could find those, I mean, you know I would.
I mean,
No.
you can find them. It ain't hard to find them. But it's like $1,000 for a booster box of them. So,
I got lost in the
I-
craft.
I
A
spent my-
booster box of what?
the Kingdom Hearts trading card game.
Kingdom Hearts trading card game.
Yeah.
Omni's gonna
It was
go-
around. It came out around the time as Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, so you're talking early 2000s,
I didn't
and it's
even
been
know
out of
there was a
print
thing.
after like the second or third set.
Kate,
And
do you
yeah,
play a lot
it's
of
like $1,000
card
for a
games?
booster box. I do, yeah.
Or Kate, do you play a lot of card games?
I mean, I have a passing interest in them. I wanted to get into Magic the Gathering, and then I was a broke college kid
Ah.
without money, so I couldn't.
Don't worry,
have-
Magic's pretty much dead at this point.
You know, they keep on saying that about Magic,
Well,
and it keeps coming back.
So here's the thing, at least about organized play right now. Oh god, I forgot I can't pause this shit.
You can. You can. Are you
No.
playing Stranger Paradise?
Yeah.
There is
you
a way
hit
to pause it. I promise you there is.
How?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, until I click on the next tutorial orb, it won't start anyway. But no, the competitive Magic the Gathering scene is like the worst possible thing a TCG could ever do in its life, and they're just not doing anything about it.
Okay.
The matches essentially consist of you sit down, and your opponent activates like 2 to 3 cards, and then they just start a loop, and then they have to play through said loop of cards, and the loop takes about, well, it essentially takes all of time, because it takes 2 hours to go through the loop. So you just sit there and watch them do this for 2 hours, or until time is up,
Hey, Kate,
and then
can
you
do me a
lose.
favor?
And that's how this works.
Wait
right
a
now.
minute. Is that command deck, or is that?
That is the main format.
Hey, Kate, I need a
That
favor.
is the normal format.
Okay.
Right.
Could you send me like your current profile picture through fucking Discord for a second?
Maybe. Can I find it? Let's see.
Or give me something to represent you for a second.
I gotta
Yeah,
add you
you're
as
right.
well.
You're right. I can't send you the thing that we sent
Because
you.
I don't have the program Omni set up yet, so I have to do it the hard way.
Okay, I found it. All right, cool. Do I just do I
DM it to me.
just DM you, and I'll DM? I guess I'll DM Omni too. All right.
Since I don't want to make you Jacques. That'll give the people the
Yeah.
wrong idea who's talking.
I mean, I guess that's probably fair.
Even though it doesn't really like blink when who's talking on my screen who's talking. It just tells everybody who's here, and they'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, but Omni's it will, or it does.
I gotta add Kate as well. She might have sent her profile picture in. Like Jock may have sent it to Rose Brigade, or did he?
I'm not looking for that.
When
I'm not looking for that
Yeah.
fucking quagmire.
When I stopped using Streamlabs, I forgot to set up Kate, so I need to set her up as well.
Fine, hold on.
I'm looking as well.
You want one with or without the terribly drawn mustache?
This is
Whichever you
Whoever
choose.
you choose to be.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, this is you.
I guess I'll go without mustache.
Yeah, you never DM'd it to me, so I got it from Jock somehow. Did I get a DM from Jock?
Upload.
Oh crap! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Just save the image.
Oh,
Here you go, Omni.
Okay. Is this a PNG or is it gonna have the background, or do you care?
I don't really care. It's art for a fanfic thing I was working on. I did not draw it. I wish I could draw that wonderfully. No, my illustrator did that. Actually, on that note, what the fuck do I want to do? Do I want to play Animal Crossing? Or do I want to draw? Or do I want to just play Stardew Valley?
Okay, I'll probably Stardew Valley if you want like something to actually do. I worked a little bit. I'm getting more work done on my PNG, and the second outfit came through. If you want to check the voice chat chat box, there's the first outfit.
Ah, she's huge. Okay.
I
There
am
we go.
ginormous. Yes.
I fixed. Not anymore. It's fixed now.
Oh,
Sorry, Kate. You don't get to be huge forever.
oh.
There it is.
My
Die, Goblin.
live to
You
dream
don't belong in
of
this world.
being
The King Mickey's here.
Okay, got it. Oh. Wait, was I not using a Tizane? I need to.
Tize?
I don't know
And a
exactly.
hisse?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know this word. I need to look it up. Because I know what a draught is, and I'm assuming it's just another version of a drink or liquid. Tisane. Tisane. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that or where it originates from.
Give me a second.
Hold on.
Spell it for me
Hold on one
again.
second.
Yeah, I have to assume it's a drink. of some
What are you
T-I-S.
doing, honey?
sort. Yeah, like T-I and then sane. S-A-N-E.
I'm gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't. I mean,
That's well, Wikipedia's of no help with that.
I'm still.
No, it is. It's just an herbal tea.
An herbal tea. Okay, so yeah.
Tisanes are caffeine-free and can be served hot or cold.
I was still editing
Yeah,
It's
this.
just literally herbal tea.
Okay.
So
It's just a different
That's like
name.
the sound of like zippers hitting out of the wall or something.
a little crafting tutorial for anybody that would ever catch
They're
this
actually quite
particular
wide.
clip. In 14, you usually have food buffs that give you 2 to 3 bonuses typically, and there are ones for different classes and different parameters. There's one that I particularly eat for extra crafters points and extra control, and you can also add a drink of some sort, and they usually last only 15 minutes and can't be stacked, but they usually offer a pretty helpful buff, and that's what I thought I had activated, but I don't think I actually did.
Alright.
So does that mean my dodge roll became a normal roll? I have no
Normal roll?
idea what you're talking about.
Way to reference the manga.
Oh, because it's good.
Remember, to learn is to forget, and to forget is to learn.
So stupid.
Got it memorized, Julian.
No. I don't believe in getting.
Well, Axel will be very upset with you.
Fuck Axel.
I mean, hey, he's gonna kill basically everyone there. Like,
spoilers.
Spoilers for fucking
Oh, no.
Kingdom Hearts shit of memories. That reminds me, I need to go watch Deadpool Wolverine.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Well, yeah, I'll eventually see it.
I've heard it was fun.
Yeah, I've heard if you like the first two movies, it's basically the same. And I'm like, okay, like, that's fine. I enjoyed the first two movies enough that I watched them, like, once and was happy.
That's Jacques' text. Stop moving.
So-
Trying to move Jacques' text. He's not here to have text to be moved.
So I will say that, like, I'm excited for it, but...
It's all but been spoiled for me at this point, and I still am interested in seeing it. So, if that tells you anything, you should
That's
be looking
impressive.
forward to it.
I will make
Yeah.
something more.
I know my
official
coworker
later.
purposely
This
did
is
not
temporary.
spoil me because he's like, I know you're gonna go see it from what you said, so like I'll make sure not to spoil things. I do know how it starts though, like the opening scene, because he mentioned a little bit about that.
Ah! Okay.
You know what? This is why God made flip a coin generator.
Not flip a coin generator.
Julian, heads or tails?
Heads.
Alright. That's what
You've chosen poorly.
Leave it
I
to
don't even know
Julian
what
to
I'm
be
choosing.
thinking about head. Jeez, keep it in your pants.
It's all he thinks about. At all
Alright,
time.
so the coin has dubbed me, it was tails. So,
So therefore, you're playing Sonic the Hedgehog because of Tails.
I mean, that's actually pretty sound logic. No, I'm gonna play Stardew Valley.
I knew it. I called it.
Well, okay, I'm at this part of Stardew Valley where I'm basically post-game and I'm playing a lot of the newer content stuff.
Are you making excuses to play a game you want to play?
Well, okay, it's very hard to play the game when it's quiet now because I'm on that one island. And it's very hard to do without sound going, and I'm gonna have to mute everything.
I believe in you.
I
You
did.
can work around it. I have faith in you.
Yeah, perseverance. The trial builds character.
Well, that reminds, like, once October comes, good luck getting me to play anything else. So I don't know what the Game Club game is going to be, but there is a game coming out in October that I'm like, yep. Once the new Fantasy Life releases, like, that's gonna be basically my whole life on that one.
Oh no, I'm gonna be gone too. I'm gonna be gone too. Holy shit.
Because, like, I fucking love that franchise, so...
Oh, there's the outline. I found the outline again. Never mind. Now I don't have to worry about. Now I don't have to have Kate blown up. So Kate's
Oh!
so big.
So, for anyone that cares, a bunch of anime releases were announced recently. Discotech Media did their announcements at Anime Midwest, I think it was. But some really cool stuff got announced. Like Great Teacher Onizuka is getting a Blu-ray release, and I am super excited about that
That's
because I love that series. Kite is also getting a re-release now, like the definitive version of Kite.
I haven't even heard of that.
Sure.
Heard of that forever.
I've heard of Kite.
So there's 3 versions of Kite, and they're all going to be on this Blu-ray. They're like,
interesting way.
we put all 3 versions. We put the original theatrical version, we put the porn version in, and then we put the European version, which has parts. It's mostly the theatrical version, but for whatever reason, they have different angles and shots for like for things and different shading on different parts. So like we decided to throw that in as well as like a third version.
I thought you were gonna say they randomly added in the porn.
No. But yeah, and it's weird that there is a porn version. But it was essentially because... See, me and Jacques always had this thing of, like, they just forgot that they were making, like, a porno and made a great action series. But no! It was because they made a good action movie, and then, like, the producers were like, hey, we need porn in it to make it sell better. And they were like, alright, sure. Like, we'll make 2 porn scenes for you. Like, that can be removed.
You know what this reminds me of?
Hmm.
It reminds me of of how, like, it's like in fucking Code Geass, it's like, It's like there's like politics, fucking giant robots, fucking magical eyeballs that make people do whatever they want, and then randomly, for one scene in particular, for no fucking reason, a girl's grinding against a table.
I don't know why she was humping that table.
Why
But
did
she
they
was
need
humping
to
that
put
table
into the
good.
show in the first place? That was unnecessary.
She probably wanted
It's like-
to come. I mean, I
It's
don't
like we can, you
yeah.
can just say through, you can just.
Well, you
say,
see, when a girl and a table love each other very much.
Shut up, Scott. Fucking.
Part of me is even wondering how that's even impossible. Because, like,
You use the corner of the table.
She literally do.
know.
It was like a rounded edge.
it
And,
doesn't sound
Yeah.
Not
appealing.
rounded. It wasn't rounded. It was fucking
but
it's like-
I know that
That
she
doesn't
uses the
say
corner of the table to rub her crotch against.
It's like, is this why this girl's skirts are so tiny in that? Is that why they're so tiny? So they
I'm
can
pretty
fucking do that
sure it's not so that they can hump the furniture.
thing? But you know, that's
Like,
the
I'm
only.
pretty sure whoever designed the clothing wasn't like, I hope women can hump furniture in this clothing comfortably.
Listen, Britannian Scott. Who knows?
Oh, also,
I'm very
yeah,
uncomfortable with the atmosphere we think in the studio today.
Yeah, but it's like you could do. There are plenty of other options. You could have shown to show that girl has a infatuation with the princess.
Yes, but that was probably the fastest way for us to get it, honestly.
yeah.
It's like,
I mean, seeing her
literally,
like
in
humping
the
a table while pretending it's the princess was
Even though the
probably
episode-
the most direct way.
the episodes before. It's like the episodes. It's the only sexual scene in the entire show.
Yes, it is. Yeah. You're
It's
not
the-
wrong there, but
It's just like there's no other sexual scenes in
Well,
the entire
okay.
show.
I've only ever seen the first two seasons. Like the later stuff I didn't care for. And even then, like the second half of the second season like pissed me the fuck off.
No, the
I hated
second
that
half
shit.
of the
It was
the
a
sec-
terrible series. Like the first season was good for the most part, and then season 2 was a piece of shit that doesn't deserve to exist.
What if, wait, are you talking about the second half of the first part, or the? Because that's when shit hit the fan.
Code Geass Lelouch the Revolution R2.
Oh yeah.
The one where Nunnally betrays him.
Oh yeah, that's because that's when that was during the part where it's like, oh, I lost
Where
and got
it
my
got
memories taken,
stupid.
but I got them back after
It got
almost
stupid.
after fucking up and getting the princess girl killed for no reason, and then the girl who likes the princess somehow created a fucking bomb that kind of just annihilates everything in a giant spear radius. Like
Then again,
annihilates them into atoms.
Then again, the first season also had the colossal dumb piece of shit where it's just like, if I told you to go out and kill all of this other race, you would have to do it. Oh no, because I told you have to. Damn,
Oh, no,
damn my
it.
hubris.
No, my magical eye powers are out of
Why did I
control.
suddenly decide that I have to tell you that if I told you to do this, you would have to have done it? Like, why? Why did you even say it? It never even came up naturally in the conversation. You were just like, oh, well.
How narratively inconvenient for me to fuck up essentially what was essentially
Like literally the series was about the series was about to be over. Everyone's about to sign the peace treaty, and then you're like, yeah, but I know everything's about to be at peace. But if I told you to just go out and commit genocide, you would have done it.
Show if you really wanted the peace treaty to fuck up, you could have just had, the other prince who didn't want that shit fucking do that shit, because, it's like, because especially since, the king was still around and wanted not peace, because, that's because fucking blah, 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 the stupid plot that they did, because because like Scott said, R2 was absolute garbage, and then it ends with the main character doing a whole, I'm the emperor now, and why am I doing this and murdering people? Oh, because, now that you all hate me, now you could all have peace, because you all had the same person to hate. Everyone in the world hated me, so now that I'm dead, that solves the problem, right?
Yeah,
no, it doesn't. That's not how.
The series that actually did like the real twist on the evil king type of thing was fucking Gurren Lagann, and it worked well.
Yeah, but Gurren Lagann.
Spoilers for anyone that has not
Around the
seen
same
the
time?
greatest anime of all time called Gurren Lagann. But like the main villain is like this evil dude that's like forcing everyone to live underground and shit like that. And then you find out after they kill him that like, oh yeah, the reason he was doing this was because if humanity ever spread on top of the surface, these fucking evil alien race will come to the Earth and annihilate the fuck out of you all. And he was trying to prevent that. And I'm just like, oh, well that was a fun little twist.
Well,
I was
maybe
not
next
expecting
time
the whole
do it
intergalactic
without the-
alien beings being
Maybe
like,
do it
you know,
without
like,
the
yeah.
tyranny and the genocide.
Like, maybe what he was doing was wrong, but he was actually just trying to do it for the right reasons in a way that was the most efficient way he could think of.
It's like,
And
next
I'm like,
time, let's
I,
try
yeah, like, you know, I mean, of course, in the series they just kill the intergalactic alien race, but so that they don't have to worry about them anymore, and therefore peace is restored. But you know,
because it's not
I
like
have
we
to
had
at
the
least
weapons that
give
could've-
it credit for being a fun little twist of like, oh yeah, no, he wasn't actually that evil.
It's not like we had the weapons to defeat these things or anything.
I mean, they didn't technically. Like, until
At the time, yeah, but that
until
was kind
Simone
of
found the little pendant thing, and him and Kamina just used willpower to start taking over the things they needed. Like, I mean, that series was fantastic, though. I would love to own that on Blu-ray if the Blu-ray wasn't like $300. And no, anyone that might be thinking it, that's not the reseller price. That's the official manufacturer price
Someone
for a 26 episode series and 2 movies.
There's a sadistic asshole out there somewhere who likes money.
Yeah, Kill La Kill is the same price. So
What's with these trigger shows costing so much? Wait, I know why.
it's-
Aniplex.
yeah, I was gonna say it's because Aniplex. Like,
I couldn't even keep up that facade that I didn't know.
yeah, Aniplex likes to think of the American market as the Japanese market, and we're not dumb enough to spend that much money on these releases, so we just say no,
well,
thank
not
you.
a large amount of us anyway. There
Yeah,
are those out there who are willing to.
like I have my DVD copies, and I'm like, that's
Not all
gonna
of
have
us
to be
will.
good enough.
Not all of us are Zonak and can kind of just drop things, drop a large amounts of money irresponsibly.
I mean, you can.
Oh, I mean, yeah, anyone can, just
But we
whether you
choose not
should. Oh, also, Julian, the Oron High School Host Club live-action movie is coming out on Blu-ray now from Discotech.
There was a live action.
There is a live-action movie of Oron High School Host Club, and it's a sequel to a TV drama version of Oron High School Host Club.
Are they going to give us the TV drama?
No,
Then what's the point?
so it's expensive as shit to do the TV drama, but they're like, there is an episode in here that recaps like any of the changes from the TV drama from the actual series, because for the most part it is just a movie that takes place during Oron. Like that's all it is. Like, I mean, Oron High School Host Club wasn't a very plot heavy series.
This is true, but
So you can just have a movie that here's all the characters that you know and love doing a thing. Like,
Things that
it's
they're doing.
basically,
Bad.
yeah, it seems like the plot is a all female host club from a different like a hostess club from a different school is
Oh, dear.
going to battle against the host club, and the
Oh.
winner gets to actually, like, you know, stay as a club.
please don't tell me it's Lobelia Girls' School again,
I don't think it is, actually.
because it's like they're not a hostess club.
No, I think it's an
That's a-
actual like hostess club.
Okay, because it's like that's a group of just theater girls who are theater lesbians who were sorry.
Yes, the theater lesbians.
It's like I'm not really being facetious. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is a 2020 or 2012 film. Let's see. Yep. takes place after the first year of her being with the host club. But becomes flustered when she learns of a romance magazine given to her by the creepy occultist Umehito Nekozawa. That she has supposedly fallen in love with Tamaki. This does not sit well with Hikaru, who has feelings for Haruhi.
Oh boy.
And then the host club is about to attend the annual Oron Festival, whose winning reward is the right to use the luxurious central salon for their festival activities. And the club has to now compete against the Black Magic Club, led by Nekazawa, and the American Football Club, led by Kyoya's rival, Takeshi Kuze. At the same time, the school also welcomes Princess Michelle Minoru of Singapore as an honorary student. And the spoiled Michelle wants everyone to cherish her, and then makes moves on Tamaki, which makes Haruhi jealous, although she doesn't care about Tamaki. However, it's yeah. So yeah, there's a bunch of shit with that. So I'm like, yeah, you don't need to know like anything about the TV drama. It's just, do you know these characters? Great. Here's a movie.
When did Kyoya get a rival? The fuck?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I guess during the...
I don't even see it in the manga. That's not even in the manga.
During the live-action adaptation of the series.
And then they have an American football team. Those are all rich kids. Why would they play American football?
Why wouldn't they play American football?
Because they most likely they wouldn't even. Most of those kids. Most of this. I bet the American football team isn't even actually Japanese students.
At the very least, it could have been like a football club. That would have made.
I mean, like, High Shield 21 has an American football. Is like the entire manga is about American Football Club.
Yeah, but like that's a normal school-ish school. You know, normal for normal outside of the fucking high school girls who wear roller skates while cheerleading and fucking expect girls to carry her while wearing said roller skates. But and fucking people turning into practically bulls while running. But like at least it's in a normal high school. Normal for sports anime anyway.
Yeah, but it's Oron. They have like a club for everything. I mean, hell, most schools wouldn't have a host club.
Like, yeah, but they're rich. No one gives a shit. And a lot of people just assume because, Tamaki's dad is, fucking owns the school, so it's like, who cares? He just gets to do whatever he wants.
Also, a bunch of Super Sentai was like... Or, I'm sorry. Not Super Sentai, Tokusatsu, because none of them are Super Sentais. But they licensed Space Sheriff Scheider.
Oh.
From the Metal Hero franchise. So I'm excited for that.
Scheider.
They also did Kamen Rider V3, which I'm excited about. And then Android Keykider. And then Special Rescue Police Windspector. Which looks amazing. Windspector looks awesome.
Keykider's fucking, wait a minute. Isn't Keykider the base for fucking... Isn't that the base... Wasn't one of the Keikiders a base for fucking,
I don't think so.
I'm trying to remember. One of the Metal Heroes... It's like, it's part of the stupid same series of Metal Heroes and shit.
No, it's a separate series. Keykider's a separate series. Windspector is part of the Metal Hero franchise. But no, Keykider, the trailer they showed got me to be like, I'm buying this. They showed, like, because it's about an android that takes down other androids. It's like Mega Man, essentially.
Oh,
just
wait!
Tokusatsu.
No, I remember now. Keykider had an anime adaptation.
Yes, it does have an anime adaptation. But, like, they showed this trailer, and it was one of the villains just spinning around, clearly a ragdoll of Keykider. Like, clearly a ragdoll of it. And then, like, Keykider ends up winning and throws clearly a ragdoll of the villain off the cliff, and it just explodes, and I'm like, yes. The special effects in this series got me to be like, yes, I will buy that.
God, I love old Tokusatsu. God, I love Tokusatsu so much. It's
just
bad.
like, this is clearly a ragdoll. Like, not even a question that it's a ragdoll. But it's so glorious.
It's amazing. The things these people did with the budget they had is amazing.
Yeah. Let me see if they've uploaded the clip yet. They also license Kiss Exist, the TV series.
And moving on.
No. No, no, no. No, no,
You don't
no,
like
no,
Kiss
no,
Exist?
no.
No.
Don't worry, they're not
No.
related.
Fucking cut you, Scott.
Also, hi Sarah Lita. I saw you pop in during my whole rant thing.
Is there, Lena?
Oh, was that the sound I heard?
Yeah.
She's very quiet.
It's me.
Are you on the road or are you at home?
Oh, I'm at home.
Because I heard like I heard a noise and. Okay.
Oh, it was also funny that I think we had just talked about this recently, and they announced a fucking Blu-ray of it. They're bringing out MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, to Blu-ray.
I
Hell
heard.
yeah.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, hell yes, I love that series.
Same here.
Please.
There was,
Watch it all the time with my dad.
yeah, they're releasing it on Blu-ray. It's going to be 2 parts, both coming out. Well, part 1 comes out this year. There was 4 episodes they couldn't license.
Back is killing me.
One of it, because one of the contestants was dressed up like Ultraman.
Oh,
So because of that, they would have to like talk to the people that own Ultraman in order to
Where
get
the
the
hell
license
at?
for it. And they're just like,
Where the hell that is?
it's Subaraya. And they're like,
Oh.
yeah, they said no. So like, we can't do that episode. And like 3 of the others were clip episodes that also showed the Ultraman dude. So they were like, we can't do those. They're like, but every other episode is gonna be in there.
This is why when
All,
you. This is why when
all
you
in
go to-
HD.
This is why when you applied it, when you go to the Price is Right dressed up.
I think
as
it was
some-
HD.
Not
It might be
Price is
SD on
Right.
Blu-ray.
What's
But
what's that one show you had where people are dressed up for it? Dressed up in stupid costumes for. Not the Price is Right. It's the other one that's run by a freaking.
Let's Make a Deal?
Let's Make a Deal. This is why when you go to Price of Let's Make a Deal, you have to go with something legally distinct that you can't get caught. That don't.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
But this is also what happens when you just take clips from Takeshi's Castle and just fucking throw them together.
It's very true.
I need to watch actually the new Amazon Prime version of Takeshi's Castle because there's a new Amazon original.
She's castle.
Speaking of people doing dumb shit, I don't recommend marathoning the Jackass movies.
no,
Oh,
no,
That-
no.
I'm the opposite camp. Watch all of them. Make a day of it.
No,
like,
you don't want to
you
watch
have some
the-
weird ass dreams if you if you
No, the
watch a
fuck-
bunch of them and then go to bed.
You should watch the
Oh,
first
wait,
2
are
and then,
you-
and then skip
Are
the
you
third one.
susceptible to dreams like that? I don't have dreams very easily.
I didn't think I would, but I remember waking up being like, "What the fuck was going on?"
Well, let me just tell you, Scott.
Um,
I am susceptible to those things, especially after experiencing something new. Especially when I go out to Disney. Fucking, you cannot imagine the amount of Star Wars shit that went through my head after fucking going out there. It's like, oh my god.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, Scott, if I knew you were going to be watching Jackass, I would have asked to stream it in Discord because that's a
I
series
mean,
you
I
gotta
still
watch.
need some.
I
Like,
haven't
we can
watched
watch.
4. If you want to watch 4 this weekend, we on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, we can-
we watch it.
fucking.
Well,
Lord.
I work Sunday.
Oh, Saturday before stream or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah,
4.
because 4's great. I watched 4, so I'm excited for that again. I haven't.
still love
Well,
the first
I watched
one.
it when it first came out, so it's been a few years since I've seen it.
I love the first movie
No,
much.
so far I have seen 4. I have seen 3. I have seen 3.5, and I've seen 2.5. So I still have to watch 2 and 1.
I've seen all of them.
Those movies are for dudes and by dudes, but my experience, to let you know the kind of stomach I have, I saw the first one at the Alamo Draft House, and they did the fart funnel when I was mid biting chicken tenders. It was so funny. It's so gross. Oh my God.
no, you
Yeah.
can't watch that movie and fucking be consuming things.
I don't know,
yeah.
like watching like the shit volcano in 3 or whatever.
There's
It's just like, oh
they're
god.
so dumb, but they're so funny.
Yeah.
the fucking butt chugging scene.
So Omni, do you have Netflix?
Yeah, I have Netflix. Are
Because they also have 4.5, which is exclusive to Netflix.
Oh, is it? I would have assumed they were all on Paramount Plus or something.
Yeah, because Paramount fucking owns them. Yeah, they are all on Paramount except for 4.5.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to look that up.
So if you want to watch that together, we can as well, because I don't have Netflix.
I don't spend a lot of time on Netflix. Literally, I just look up cyberpunk stuff and murder mysteries. That's it. I don't browse any other stuff on Netflix. But they still have a lot of content. They do.
I don't know how they got.
I've only
this
using
one, though.
Me
Like,
neither.
my parents have Netflix, so I've been going to when I go to their house, I use it to watch Hajime no Ippo, and that's it.
Hajime no Ippo.
also, like with the Jackass things, I've tried watching the TV show and it fucking sucked.
It's aged terribly.
Like the movies are decent, but like the TV show.
Okay,
When Butterbean
now-
comes in and boxes people, or the Japanese episode specials, those are funny, but a lot of them have not aged well.
Because from what I,
because
from what one of my coworkers was saying was basically like the movies are just the best of. Like it's just all hits versus the TV show where it's like, nah, there's a lot of shit thrown in with like, oh yeah, there's a good one or there's a good one.
Yeah, do you have any knowledge on some of the behind the scenes of that, like the TV show?
To an extent, I've been watching. Steve-O has a YouTube channel, and I've been watching a lot of that.
I'll tell you right off the bat. For the show was basically all filmed all at once, so they didn't really have feedback. So it doesn't age well because some of the pranks are really extreme, some of the timing is really weird, and there's a lot more skateboarding than people remember. Because people only remembers the highlights. The movies they really refined it, and the specials after the first season really refine it. The first season though doesn't hold up terribly well.
No, it does not.
Yeah, because I tried watching, I'm just like, this is shit.
Yeah.
But the movies I think are fine. Like the first one I ever watched was Jackass Forever.
Remember though when I don't know if you were watching MTV at that time, but they were like 11-minute episodes every like late at night. You know, the people like us that did watch it, we were really into it. But yeah, it wasn't very mainstream in any real way.
No, it was very it wasn't the it didn't get into fucking stupid I want to say fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 level shit yet.
Yeah, they didn't have a budget, they didn't have what do you call it, not a plan, but a formula. They were just throwing shit at the wall because MTV gave them a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And Johnny Knoxville had money.
It also
Now he does.
like they can get away with a lot more a lot more edgy and risky stunts during the movies because they're movies. Versus
yeah,
and they also have like fucking people. They also have like.
There's so much more dicks than I thought there was gonna be in that.
And
that fucking franchise.
Sodomy, it's just there's a lot of stuff going in, or maybe not a lot, but there's some stuff.
There was more than you would probably expect going in buttholes. Like.
Steel's insane.
There is exactly as much nonsense that's going in there with fucking with back then a bro locker room shit that was going on.
Like things being fair, like some of the best stuff wasn't the gross stuff. Some of it was just them riding in carts, the giant hand that they were slapping people
in the hallway.
Yeah, that killed me.
There's some like to your point. A lot of the gross out stuff is probably not actually the funniest shit.
Hey Jay, what's going on?
Some of it's decently funny, but like a lot of the funnier shit's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
the buzz cuts, fucking and not Bam, the other dude who's just running around with clippers, cutting people's hair. What a dick move. But like it's so funny, and they're so mad when they get their haircut. I'd be upset too. I'd be royally pissed, but man, it's so funny.
Yeah. Like there's some good shit, so like if you want we can watch 1 and 2 and then 4 and 4.5 all as a group.
You know what?
I'd be down for that.
Everybody. We're gonna go watch Jackass.
Jay, did that alert make a sound or did it not? Because sometimes I'm a little bit worried about audio. Jay's in my stream, in my chat, by the way.
Hey.
Hello.
It did not. Okay, I gotta fix that.
Yeah, because that's been pretty much all I've been doing, like on Prime. Amazon Prime is just watching Jackass.
I can do worse.
No, I would not like to drink the mayonnaise. What the fuck? That's right, you can do that now in Stardew Valley.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, fucking.
That reminds me, all this
Send it.
talk
We'll
about
send it.
like chicken salad has me interested because I hate mayonnaise, so I'm like fuck mayonnaise. But I was thinking about it. I'm like, what if I use ranch dressing instead of mayo?
Worse.
I would assume that ranch is much thinner than mayo, so it doesn't coat as well. But I don't know. You just go try it. Send it.
Well,
Yeah, so
I don't know,
yeah, as
it's
soon as I
what
go
the-
grocery shopping, like I'm gonna be
I don't
like, all right,
know,
let me get that
because
along with some of the other
technically,
ingredients.
The
And
reason why mayo it is because it's egg based. Well, usually it's egg based unless it's cheese.
yeah, but ranch is very similar to mayo, so
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't mayo used in the creation of that? Or am I just-
I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's very similar.
I feel like I should know this.
Wait,
Specifically.
what was your question? I'm sorry.
Is mayo like an ingredient in ranch? Like part of the base? I know a lot of sauces that, all of us hold near and dear to our heart.
Okay,
partially
it is
made from
usually
mayo.
made from buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, and herbs, and spices, mixed into a sauce based on mayonnaise or another oil immersion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, mayo is a good base for a lot of sauces. Which is what
Yeah,
I'm
so it
learning,
does not
'cause-
actually use mayo, but
Wait,
it
what,
is
what doesn't use mayo? I'm
ranch.
assuming-
Ranch
oh,
dressing.
ranch. No, you use mayo to make ranch.
Apparently you don't.
You do. You put the the mayo.
Ranch dressing. I just read ranch dressing, a savory, creamy American salad dressing, usually made from buttermilk, salt, garlic, onions, mustard, herbs, commonly chives, parsley, and dill, and spices, commonly pepper, paprika, and ground mustard seed, mixed into a sauce based on mayonnaise or another oil emulsion.
Yeah, most people just use mayo because it's easier. Mayo,
Right, but ranch
for
is
those-
does not have mayo in it. It's made similar to.
Most of the time it does because you need that liquid base to begin with. That's why at the end of that part it's mixed into a base. You usually if you want to be like super technical about it, you don't have to have mayo, but usually you have mayo in it because it's much easier. Mayo itself is an immersion. It's just oil and eggs.
Right, and that's why it says it's similar to mayonnaise.
Yeah, it can be, but most
Like,
people
it's
just
not.
most people just use mayonnaise. It's easier.
From these hours of
I lost
fail.
my pattern.
Because from what I've learned from learning cooking things on my own, it sounds like the buttermilk is essentially it's essentially like used as in the same concept of like egg wash.
Yeah, it's basically used as the liquid. Like, use the buttermilk instead of the eggs and stuff like that you would normally use in a mayo. Now, if you're talking about like a ranch dip, I think they just use mayonnaise or sour cream and then like add the flavorings.
I don't know. Where are you?
I need to do math, or not math, but arithmetic. Oh fuck! I lost my place, and I wasted crafting points.
But either way, I'm gonna try and do that with chicken salad and see what happens.
This works. I could do this.
Because like mayo, especially in large quantities, I just cannot stand.
Well,
I can deal with it in tiny amounts, but like
mayonnaise
just
should never
that
be used in large
creamy,
quantities.
flavorless piece of shit. Just ugh.
It's because it's just eggs.
Yeah,
It's just-
and it
you,
just
I
tastes,
French. I put it on everything.
and it just tastes like it. I'm like the one white dude that's like, no, fuck this.
Oh, I got so
Because
lucky with this.
mayonnaise is not a fucking condiment. Mayonnaise as a condiment is ridiculous. outside of certain aspects, but it's like people using it as a main condiment is silly.
Yeah, some people use it as a dip, which is super unhealthy. But I mean, they can do whatever they want.
Well, yeah,
Like,
and then
really
other
bad
people just like
cholesterol, right?
shove a bunch of it on like fucking burgers and shit. Like you go to McDonald's and get a McChicken, like that thing is like drowning in mayo.
Wait, is that why we were talking about ranch? Because you want to make homemade ranch?
No, I want to make
Chicken salad.
Chicken
but with
salad.
ranch.
but with ranch instead of mayonnaise.
And you're gonna buy the
and
ranch.
then Kate said that isn't ranch just used or made with mayo.
Oh, I would argue it's enough steps away from mayo to not. If you don't like mayo, you won't taste. You don't taste
Yeah.
ranch and then taste mayo.
Well, and that's why I like ranch.
Yeah, I would argue there's steps enough. To
Now I know
you
tartar sauce is literally just mayonnaise with pickles chopped inside of it.
pickles.
That is actually just tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce is.
I like tartar sauce.
It's
Well, you like mayonnaise, so that makes sense.
I
And
do.
you like pickles, so
I
that
don't
makes
love-
sense.
I
Like,
don't love mayonnaise.
I don't like them
mind
both.
it.
right, but you like it, so you would
Yeah.
like
I'm
tartar
not
sauce.
a fan of
like-
both of them together.
I like pickles more than I like mayonnaise, so I think I like tartar sauce overall more than I like mayonnaise. But I'm not gonna switch them out
Yeah.
in recipes.
It's like
It's
how
just like
someone's like, it's like Luke.
cocktail
it's like,
sauce is
relish
better
fucking-
than for me than ketchup,
it's
but
like relish is just
even though it's just
chopped up
ketchup
pickles.
with
Like,
fucking horseradish. You add horseradish to almost anything, and it just tastes better.
I feel like if we were to tier list condiments, our friendship would end.
Probably.
Yeah.
what the hell is wrong with both of you?
Wait, okay, I have a question. A follow-up question. You know, you said that you don't like mayo. Have you tried
Have I tried what?
Kewpie mayo, the Japanese mayo?
Kewpie.
I can handle small amounts, like if I get like a spicy tuna roll and they put like spicy mayo on top, I can handle that. It's not my favorite part, but I can live with it.
Okay.
But if I can get it without it, I just get it without it.
Because Japanese mayonnaise is way better.
like infinitely.
I will say it does
Not fair.
taste very different, and that's because they don't use the egg whites, they use the egg yolk.
Exactly.
So it's got that
Oh,
yolky
sure.
flavor to it.
That's why I like Japanese.
But
mayonnaise.
at the
It's
same
actually
time,
good.
like, it is still just one of those things to me that I'm like, yeah,
Well,
I
you're
can
not
live
really
with
fond
it
of eggs.
better than regular mayonnaise, but I don't really.
Scott, you're not
want
really
it
fond of
either.
eggs to begin with, so.
Yeah, this
No, not really.
question was not meant in suspicion. Like, oh, let's see if I can find a way that he likes mayo.
Oh yeah, no,
It was
I
meant to
just
As
yeah,
all
you were just asking a question.
turn the shit, if you will. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
and
believe
that's
her.
why
Kate's
yeah, no.
nefarious. I've heard the stories. The legends have been told.
Yeah. So no, I figured you were just asking just to find out, but yeah, no, like
I try not to be.
it is.
Try not to be a vindictive person.
Yeah, it is something that I'm like,
What-
yeah,
Well, I guess
I
that means
can
you must be really
I
good
can
at it
eat
because you're
Japanese mayo better than I can eat American mayo. I can't stand American mayo. But Japanese mayo, I'm still like, yeah, no, you put that shit on a sandwich, and I'm like, I don't really want.
I'll take it. Japanese mayo, it's like, I'll eat that shit, but it's like fucking. Because mayo as egg whites is wrong.
Now, what about
Nothing in egg whites.
sriracha?
Would you,
Sriracha, like just sriracha in general,
Yes.
sriracha's fine.
what about hot sauce in mayo?
Yeah, that.
Oh, he said he'd eat spicy mayo, so I would assume that's
Yeah, but
roughly the same thing.
that's normally like Japanese mayo, because it's normally on on sushi, like on spicy tuna rolls.
I'm
They do
gonna-
that little like dab on there.
I need to say this. I've been getting into sauce mixing, and not all of them have been successful. But I have found that I enjoy fry sauce, but it's like it's better for me. It's better with half mayo to the same ratio of ketchup. Would you be able to eat something like that, or is that still too much mayo?
Nah, that's still too much mayo. Like I could, how should I put this? If I had to, I could probably eat it. Like it's not, as long as I have control of it. Like if I was dipping a fry into it and could just get small amounts of it or something,
Yeah, it's
That's how
just
I
a dipping
always
sauce.
feel.
I would live with that.
That's how I feel. about all
But like if
condiments.
you
I
put
try-
like, oh yeah, no, we're just gonna glob that on your sandwich or something, I'm like, fuck it. Like nah, I'm good. I
Yeah,
don't want
no.
it. Like
Yeah, no, it's like fucking. It's like fish sandwiches from places. Like I don't need
so, like,
you to glob it with the tartar sauce. I could do it
if
myself.
if you add enough seasonings and spices into it, I can live with it as a small amount, but that's the extent of it.
I have to go.
It has
deep
to
in.
still
Some
be a
places
small
don't know
amount.
how to because some
'Cause I
places
know, like,
don't know how to fucking put condiments on things. I don't need it dripping out of the thing.
Well,
only
yeah,
time
that's
I'm gonna
because
That's
they
not
don't
what you
understand
said
that.
last night, Julian.
You know, it's like fucking like what is it? Arby's. He's like, I like your RV sauce, but I don't need that shit like on like half of it like soaking the bun on the bottom of it, and then I can't really taste anything else.
That's good
the,
shit.
The problem with Arby's sauce is it's too thin. It's too thin to be.
It is
doping
too
buns.
thin. Yeah.
You can dip it, but I don't think it works to dope your bun.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. Like, it's much better as like a dipping sauce than actually putting it on stuff.
Okay. I'm going to start doing.
So here's another thing. Like, I can eat
Sarah,
like a remoulade occasionally, but
Huh?
That early time.
I was just saying I'm gonna start doing dungeons. Sarah Lena, did you want to join me? I don't know if you're playing 14 or not.
I'm not. I'm gonna go back to play 14.
not you,
Sarah
Julian.
Lena, not Juliana. Julian.
God.
No, I have work early tomorrow.
Okay, then I'm gonna start hopping in.
Oh,
Hades.
boo. Wow, mayonnaise uses rapeseed oil. How dare they rape those seeds?
up.
Shut
Just to
up!
make your just to make your fucking mayo.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm not the one raping seeds.
Oh my god! Shut up!
I
Y'all
can do
with your
it. I can
animal
make it worse.
dildos and. I was
I'm
looking
gonna
at the
make it worse.
nutrition content of mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm stuck.
You might hurt yourself.
I'm stuck with the name of Julian.
Juliana. Juliana's gonna be my drag name. Watch.
No, that's gonna be Julian's drag name.
No, that's too. No, that's not even interesting. It's not even good. It's got to be something. It's got to be something. You can't just make a drag name a normal name.
It's gotta be a pun.
It's got to be a pun. It's got to be a pun or something completely outrageous.
The fuck is choppy sauce?
I don't know.
Huh. It's a Belgian version of mayonnaise, and it's just mayo with curry powder in it.
That actually sounds interesting.
I'm sorry, it is not just curry powder. It is curry powder and onion powder.
That sounds even more interesting.
And they just use it like on everything fast food.
I have the ingredients to make that here, I think.
Yeah, there is also friet sauce or fries sauce, which is a Dutch. It's similar to mayonnaise, but with at most 25% fat, so it's leaner and sweeter than mayonnaise.
White people love sugar.
Yeah.
I've been saying it for years. I know that it's awkward to bring up race and whatnot, but something I've said for years in terms of food, I feel like white people love sugar a lot more than most other races. I know the thing is that black people get diabetes, but like.
But that's mostly from
that's
fucking,
more of a,
that's more
of like a biological. Yeah, it's like a mix of things. But I feel like because the thing that really set it off for me, and this was years ago. This was like maybe 12 years ago or something like that. I was shopping, and I had just moved out on my own. Like I was doing my thing and trying to save money and whatnot. So I was looking for stuff, and then I never really dawned on me that there's a fucking candy aisle. There's a whole aisle in a grocery store that's just big things of candy.
I think that's just an American thing.
Here's the thing: I never bought anything from that aisle. Me and my family and the people of color that I knew, I never went to their house and they had like a big thing of Twix or whatever. And then I saw this white lady or white woman come up and she got some Kit Kats, and there's just a huge bag of Kit Kats, and I was like, do people just keep candy in their house? And I just started I just started to notice more and more white people just love sugar.
Yeah, my grandmother would have us random assorted candies, but like that was usually like peppermints and fucking Werther's.
I don't know. We only ever had candies around
was my
Halloween.
grandma's poison too, so.
Yeah, because it would be candies, and then it would lead into the cakes, like zebra cakes and Twinkies. I mean, those are two examples. I'm not limiting to just those, but just like that whole genre of food. Like,
yeah, because
I end up having that because it's like fucking you have.
Yeah, for lunches and stuff like that, you would end up having zebra cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, as far as the candies go, like, no, we only ever went down or bought anything from that aisle or whatever around Halloween to give out as
That's
candy,
favorite
and then that was it.
I'm
I
gonna
would like
hop
to
off.
make a
and-
caveat. White
Night.
grandparents
Night.
use that
Night.
aisle.
What were you saying, Kate? I'm sorry.
I would like to make a caveat. White grandparents use that aisle constantly.
White grandparents?
Yes.
For me, for whatever reason, your mic is breaking in and out. I'm not sure. If that's...
Yeah.
My mic's just kind of shit. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, no problem.
Take
Yeah,
Jacques,
no.
he ain't using it.
Oh.
I don't want to mess with stuff. Yeah, no, 100%. The elder population is probably the grand culprit there. I don't know what it. Well, actually, I do know what it is. It's very, very uninteresting. But yeah, sugar levels. If you already have type 2 diabetes, what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to manage your sugar level. How do you do that?
Because
You-
I'll notice in
yeah.
recipes they like even in chicken salad, white people will add like fruits and stuff, which didn't make sense to me. But I mean, whatever, it's whatever. They just like to add sweetness to stuff. They like to add sweetness to stuff, and they like to add cream cheese to crock pots. Those are the things that I noticed.
That's nasty.
Look up recipes. Once you start looking up in the recipes, you'll
I've
see.
seen people add
That's-
cream cheese to fucking mac and cheese recipes. Like, yeah, it makes it creamy, but it's weird.
That sounds disgusting. I'm gonna be
Exactly.
honest with you.
You'll see it.
It's like,
Like, as a white person, that sounds
well,
disgusting.
Well, okay. There are some black southern recipes that also add fucking cream cheese to things. Like, fucking, I'm trying to remember what it is. Some people add like fucking cream
Fart.
cheese to grits
Why?
because they want it thick as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
but there's
and
way
also
better
makes-
ways to thicken it than
And also
fucking cream cheese.
also because a lot of people would use it to make grits like kind of like be sticky and last longer, so they won't just like so when you put more water in it to get more of them for fucking for keep grits like going for days.
What was that?
like I'm not ignorant to the uses to the usefulness of cream cheese. Like I get it. It's just in a lot of recipes if you start to look up casseroles and crock pots and things like that. And last I checked, I don't see a lot of people in Ecuador making hot dishes.
Do not talk to me about casseroles because fucking I worked at a grocery store, a grocery store equivalent for years. Fucking every time that I had never heard of green bean casserole till I started working for people. Till I started working at fucking grocery stores and at Walmart. It's like, what the fuck is green bean casserole? Why do they like this shit so much?
Oh my god, yeah, no, I asked that question too.
Green bean casserole ain't bad, but it ain't.
Oh no, it's
It ain't great.
objectively horrible. I'm
It's
sorry.
it is the most
Nah.
boring looking thing I've ever seen. Especially like
But also, there is no cream cheese in green bean casserole.
no, I'm just talking about casserole in general. But then fucking,
Yeah, but because for anyone that doesn't know, green bean casserole is just green beans, cream of chicken or cream of mushroom, and then fried onions on top.
Got two new people
That's
on
it.
this one.
That's all it is.
And then the other Thanksgiving food that kind of drives me nuts. It's like, what are you people doing to sweet potatoes? What are these people doing? To
Oh,
sweet potatoes?
like you can't make a sweet potato edible, so
It's like, what? It's like fucking
Disagree.
the plate of just
I fucking hate them.
mashed
I
sweet
know,
potatoes,
there's so many
cinnamon,
things you
and
hate,
fucking
Scott.
we threw marshmallows on, and then we throw marshmallows on it. That's food. Wait, why did you do that? You could just use fucking. You could just candy. You could just use fucking like, fucking what's it called? You just fucking put sugar in. Just put it in sugar. Put sugar over it. And put it in the oven, and then it just kind of just melts onto it.
Yeah, but marshmallows is sugar.
Yeah, and it's like, stop being lazy and putting the marshmallows on top. You could make them, you could have it like actually soak into the sweet potatoes, and then you wouldn't have a whole thing of sweet potatoes that don't have marshmallows in it not being eaten because nobody wants to eat it.
Why are people eating the part with marshmallows? Because it
Because-
tastes good.
But it's like,
I
like
get,
to get
I
the-
get your point. People could like mix it or something, but we make sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top for Thanksgiving. But I think we treat it more as a dessert. I don't think I've ever had a sweet potato just as like.
oh no, it's always a.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah. I was gonna
I've
say
had
it's always
that-
a dessert. At least whenever I've seen it, I don't eat it, but whenever we've served it, it always comes out as like a dessert
It's
item.
usually like the sweet part of the sweet, like a slightly sweet side dish. Sometimes depends on how you make it.
Side dish.
It depends on how you. It depends on how you make it. Like grandmother had like this essentially like corn, like this she'd put like a little corn syrup or something on it, and then like cut it into big chunks, and then you could just eat it and then you just eat it that way, and you just eat it like that, and it was essentially just candied fucking sweet potatoes, and it was amazing. But
so then why are you questioning?
because well,
People do it when you're like, yeah, I love it.
Well, no, because they're not trying hard enough.
You're never gonna capture the magic of how mad I got when we tier listed Thanksgiving and I went off on somebody bringing grilled vegetables.
I thought it was just raw like
Was
a
it raw
vegetable tray.
vegetables?
I think it was just literally a veggie tray.
No, it was a grilled vegetable.
Yeah,
I was
in
no,
a food
I
state.
swear it was just like raw vegetable
I'm
tray.
sorry, a fugue.
Yeah,
Give me a
I was
second.
I can't really remember what happened. I just went off for like. I
We-
don't even remember. People were telling me I was so angry, and it was funny. I don't remember being angry because it's just all. It's just I was just lost.
Give me a second. Jacques
What?
actually clipped it. Jacques actually clipped this.
Did he clip it? Is it still? Do clips exist that long? Some clips.
Well, he turned it
I
into
don't know.
he turned it into a short on our channel. So.
That's so
We have shorts.
We had shorts.
Yeah.
Also, while Julian brings that up,
Oh wait, no, that's the thing about about one of your friends putting raisins and pecans in the fucking
That's also something that upsets me.
yeah.
No.
But no,
The
like I
other
was
thing,
looking up.
real quick. The other thing that upsets me is
Yeah.
that people put ice in juice. It's a thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll explain later if you
like
remember.
orange
something.
juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get into the
I was
boss
just
fight.
gonna mention other mayonnaise sauces that I found.
So,
One of them sounds
Wait,
interesting.
okay, wait,
it was
wait.
samurai sauce.
I am vehemently
wait.
against people putting ice in juice unless it's for a cocktail.
Wait, I have a question.
You go ahead.
I mean, that
Please
sounds right.
proceed.
Okay, we are all from south of the Mason-Dixon line, right? We have all had the weird southern isms that we just have at Thanksgiving just to have them. Please tell me somebody else has experienced the joy and the utter disgust of an ambrosia salad.
Nope.
No, I'm not
I
right enough for that.
have been to people's.
That-
I have been to people's houses
That is
where they
not
have
a thing.
ambrosia salad. Ambrosia salad is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like I have seen it made on Tasting History, and thought that it was just something that was made in like the 1910s, and that
You would not be
that
wrong.
was all.
I thought it was something made in the 1800s or something.
What is ambrosia salad?
Oh,
Ambrosia salad, depending
the
on what you
most
put in,
disgusting
it's
thing.
like sweetened condensed milk and
Here, let me
fruit
get you an actual.
and well, like, cause I've noticed everybody else has like their own different take on it. Like this family will add dried cherries, this one will add fresh cherries, and
It's
Well, we'll add the
ambrosia
cherries.
fruit salad is the most common thing.
maraschino cherries and mandarin oranges
Yeah,
are almost always part of it.
you mix whipped cream, mayonnaise, sour cream, and then like they'll throw in like what is it, like the what's that shit called? Like fluffer, like
Is
the
it a
marshmallow
fruit
fluff.
salad, or is it a dessert?
Yes,
Like, in
it's
the
a
most
it's a
gen-
fruits.
in the-
It's
in the
it's
most
a
general
it's a
terms,
bunch of
what is
fruit.
it?
Yeah, it's a bunch of fruits with like marshmallow fluff, mayo, like regular marshmallows and other shit like that put in there, like
So
to act
gross.
as like the binding agent.
literally, they put sour cream in it just to break up some of the sweetness.
It's
I
very
don't know
weird.
if
It
my
apparently was very
family eats
popular
sour
in the
cream.
1860s.
I don't know about
No. Alright,
What?
Things are okay. No, I'm in the game. I'm in a dungeon. Sarah Lena is fighting for ambrosia salad. She's on ambrosia salad side.
No.
Excuse you?
Uh,
How
it-
dare you disrespect ambrosia? I never
I
had it.
can't.
It
the
sounded
thing with
horrible.
ambrosia salad though, is it's so weird because at least at my family gathering, the quality of it varies drastically from year to year. Like sometimes my brother and I are shoveling plates of it onto onto us, going, "This is a salad, right? It's good. It's fine."
This is a
And
salad.
other
Yeah,
times
the
we'll be staring at it
marshmallows.
like,
And shit, yeah.
That's the thing I respect because technically a salsa is a salad, and that's my favorite salad.
I thought it was a sauce.
Yes, like-
It's vegetables chopped and mixed together.
Well, it depends on if your fucking potatoes end up like a paste.
Don't stand next to me, Tank. You dipshit. Stop running with
Because
me.
you have like because there are
Why?
plenty of people who make salsa who it's just like this.
Why
is
would
just
you do this to me,
chopped
Tank?
potatoes. It's just chopped
Why?
potatoes sitting in juice.
I don't like you, Omni.
I didn't hear what you said about chitlins. What'd you say? Julian, I don't know what you said.
No,
I was talking about how some people
he
like
was talking about salsa.
salsa. It's like some salsa it's like fucking like tomato paste with fucking seasonings and peppers and junk in it, and then some people just it's just chopped up it's just a bunch of chopped up tomatoes and peppers and stuff, and it's like that's it. It's not actually anything.
Pico de gallo is no blending. Pico de gallo is just chopped jalapenos, chopped onions, chopped tomatoes.
That shit's delicious.
Yeah, that's a fruit salad, technically.
honestly, I know that I'm going to
It's
get
a spicy fruit
hot in the
It is,
chat, but
it
I
is
don't.
a fruit salad.
Yeah, just
I'm
the best
sorry, I
fruit
don't.
salad
like
I've ever eaten. Pico is so
I'm sorry,
good.
Kate, you were breaking up on me a little bit. What was that?
You heard me. I don't like pico.
You don't like pico. That's
I don't
fine.
like
That's
pico.
fine. All kinds of. I mean, Scott's been saying all kinds of wild shit tonight. You can say whatever you want.
Tonight is true.
Tonight,
I guess. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Julian, tonight.
tonight. He says wild shit all the time.
Yeah. You just put it out there,
Yeah,
Kate.
but
You'll learn
we're
that.
talking about tonight. Like,
Just put it out there.
we're not talking about then.
Oh my gosh, I'm just being an ass. But fucking what is it?
Sarah Lynn also says she hates pico. I like pico. There are very few.
Yeah.
There are very few salsas that I don't like. We have a fast. I don't know if this is a fast food chain for everybody.
I mean, I don't think you're allowed not to like certain sauces.
There's a food chain we have called Taco Cabana, which is pretty good. They're like a mix of fast food and sit down style food. It's pretty good. Their tortillas are out of this world. It's insane. They used to have this mango habanero salsa that was
Oh my god.
so
I remember
good,
that.
but they took it off the menu years ago.
Because they're cowards.
I think it was pre-COVID they took it off.
Yes, because
and
they're
for
cowards.
whatever reason they never brought it back. I love their mango habanero salsa. It was just the right amount of sweetness, and like you could tell like it was their weak, cheap ass versions of habanero, so you could eat a ton of it without feeling bad. It was so good.
I miss that shit. I would eat that shit with my breakfast tacos.
Yeah, it did. They had their salsa bar for being a fast food restaurant. Every single one of them had a little salsa bar. It has a very good amount of variety. Like way more than it should had any.
Great, now I'm sad.
Sorry.
It's not a place that doesn't come over, or that came
Oh, I
over
don't
here,
have the
so.
money now. I want
Sure.
100% and you.
I need to try out
can't.
Torchy's tacos, but
Torchy's
I-
is good, but I think they're overpriced a bit. It'll depend on what you get.
yeah.
That's a good thing about talking about a fucking nice and not overly expensive.
They also have some very weak frozen margaritas if you drink, so you could sit there and have like 2 or 3. When I was in my porter years, like fuck me and my friend, you never met him. He's not much of a gamer. He's my friend in Canada. You would meet him. No, we used to like look in our cars for change and look in couches for change. Be like, oh, we got just enough for a meal at Taco Bell. And we got chips here, so we didn't have to buy chips. Like we fucking scrounged together whatever we could to go to Taco Cabana. It was some good times.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I didn't always have Omni money. It took many years.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
I think
so
for most people,
I
in order to
actually
get that kind of money, it takes years, unless you're just, lucky enough to be born into it.
I got hit. I'm sorry, Kate. What was that?
I'm coming up. I had a thunk. I had an idea. A monetary idea. I can draw.
Oh no! He's gotten to you too with talking about monetary ideas.
Are you gonna draw porn for money? Furry
That's
porn
fine.
makes
You
money.
draw me Tifa's feet. I will pay you for Tifa's feet.
And he's got Omni money.
I do have Omni money.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Let's get Tifa's
I need.
feet. Show me your portfolio so I know what I'm getting. And let's set something up.
Yeah, okay. The only problem with that is that I mean, I am what some would consider weird. I'm not super. I'm okay. I am what you would call weird because I'm just not super into that sort of thing normally.
Feet?
$20 is $20.
Or
Just
porn.
porn in general.
Feet
You
or creating porn.
don't have to like porn. That's whatever.
Yeah, I don't have to like porn, but what matters really is that the people who want to pay me are enjoying the porn I make for them.
That's typically how
So,
that
yeah.
works.
Yes, this is the angle I'm taking. This is the angle I'm taking. This is how far I have stooped. Dude.
Oh, I recognize this. I recognize this sound. I recognize this sound very much. I know people who make smut for a living.
I mean, it pays the bills. Like,
It pays the bills, and I have had a horrible string of really bad patients recently, and I'm not going to lie. I like my job. How much longer I am going to
Pretty
be
sure.
liking my job.
Damn it! I went the wrong way. Sorry. I am in a dungeon, and this is like one of the most annoying dungeons in the game.
Which one is it?
The ghost one, level 100 ghost one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I'm actually having a lot more time. I've done it so many times. I'm actually getting. It's actually becoming easier now. I'm just having a hard time with fucking Tender Valley because fuck those bosses.
I'm sure you do have a tender rally.
I'll help you with your tender rally. No, the other thing is I'm also streaming, so I gotta be engaged in conversation and whatnot as well. So it's not your fault.
We're not on whatnot.
Yeah. I just need to. It's hard to focus
Am I
up.
allowed to talk about this stuff?
What?
I mean, I
porn?
can't imagine I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what? I'm gonna find out how to make. I'm gonna.
What?
I'm gonna
Something
find
about porn?
out-
I heard.
I'm gonna make.
She's just like.
You know what? I'm gonna make mango top. I'm gonna make.
Oh yeah,
hot sauce
yeah. This
now.
is all age restricted.
Fuck yeah! Hold on. Julian just said something based as hell. Fuck yeah,
Oh.
dude. Make
Fuck
mango
about it.
salsa.
myself.
Yeah, shit.
I have a
Me
guinea
too.
pig here though. I have a guinea pig here willing to sit there and take that shit, eat that shit.
The only problem I have is it's hard to chop mangoes. I know how to cut them so that you can get little cubes, but I've never used them as an ingredient. I just snack on them.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Omni. I wasn't gonna use one from a package or something.
Oh, frozen mangoes. Yeah, you could probably do like chop frozen
I was
mangoes.
just gonna, I was just gonna use chopped frozen mangoes. I'm
Oh,
not
sorry.
fucking gonna sit here and then
Just gonna white people taco night this mango
you know,
salsa.
just
Pretty
fucking put that shit in a
sure-
blender.
That's right.
Put that shit, fucking. I just need to get a blender. I think my parents have a blender that I don't use.
Go to Walmart. Go to any kind of department store and just get one of those little cheap ninja ones. You don't need anything fancy for salsa. You just need something that'll mix it and won't melt.
Yeah, magic bullet will work.
My parents already have one.
Yeah, man.
They already have one of those. They don't. It just sits in a pantry all day because it was during my dad's as seen on TV obsession days. He would just get a lot of shit that was on seen on TV. He had a lot of garbage.
As you should.
He had a lot.
If Billy Mays is selling that product, you should
It was
be
around the
buying
beginning
it.
of his retirement. He kind of was like, wow, okay. Like, okay.
Billy Mays would never steer you wrong.
No, not that shit. It's more of
Billy
like
Mays would
it's
steer
more
you
of
off
like
and then he could get money.
my dad didn't see it
Nah,
for
that
commercials.
doesn't sound right. That doesn't
my
sound
dad
like
would-
Billy Mays.
My dad would end up in like thrift store.
That sounds like what's his face?
like
The
fucking
other guy.
Walmart and shit. and
Oh,
fucking
Cash
shit
for
and
Scam, wow.
I hear
Yeah.
disconnected. Sad.
That healer was too weak.
Replace them. It's like, oh no, this person left. It's like, oh no, what happened?
Oh,
Why
no,
did you
anyway.
replace me? Everyone can be replaced.
Why did it have to be our healer though, man? Because even when we replace
Now
him,
you have
it's
to
gonna
wait.
take forever for it. Yeah.
Honestly, it sounded like
Good
y'all were
luck.
having an issue with that healer anyway.
Good luck getting some. Because fucking, I'm not healing no. I ain't healing no level 100 dungeons right now. You must be out your
It's
fucking
not.
mind.
It's not as difficult as you would think, my man. Like these are pretty simple dungeons once you run them a couple times.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not going to heal after some of these tanks who don't know what they're fucking doing when I know what I'm doing as a tank.
I would argue I would not want to heal you because when we did it with you and Selena, you were like so timid and slow. Oh, please go.
Because I was. It's because. I could sense Saralina was kind of worried.
Yeah, trial through fire.
Even though I'm a warrior.
Adversity
and
builds
she has
character,
nothing to worry about.
etc., etc.
I'm a warrior. She has nothing to worry about. Fucking my
Hello, friend.
breakfast. But she asked me not to big pull, so I didn't do it.
No, the bigger the
She said it was
better.
okay with it.
It means he pussied out.
Yeah, I need aggressive takes when I heal. I mean, I'll slow down, whatever. I'm not here to be toxic, but if I could just pull. Pull! Like a skeet shooter.
Take that, you fucking bat.
Okay,
Fuck
my
you.
brain heard skeet shooter.
Yeah. like
That's
the-
what he just
the-
said.
the sport.
Like, yeah.
Skeet was a word before.
By the way,
it was
like,
used for
Skiing shooter.
coming.
I know what I said.
so has anyone been watching Olympics? Since,
I get a
that's
lot of
been going on?
TikTok updates about the Olympics.
I get.
It's been kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
For some
Me
weird
and my parents have watched a little bit of it.
For some weird reason, I got like a fucking notification from Skype the other day, which reminds me, like, why do I still have this on my computer and deleted it?
Yeah.
My streaming software now, XSplit, has some kind of Skype partnership because they have Skype integration and they still use it by brand name. I'm not sure why either. In the year of our Lord 2024, post-COVID, I don't know why they would bother with Skype.
Fucking, you know, Uvu's still a thing too.
What the hell is Uvu? Oh, Uva is
It
Spanish
was-
for great.
It was it's essentially like it was Skype's competitor, quote unquote.
Doesn't sound like
Before
much of a
Discord came
competition.
along, it wasn't. It was so slow. It's like you had.
Thank you,
That's
Pierce,
like
for
worse
teaching me
than
how to
Skype was.
use Umbral. Like, Umbral Soul changed for this badge, and it helps me so much more now.
Oh, Black Mage stuff.
Black Mage stuff. I love
Oh
Black
yeah.
Mage.
So, what I was gonna mention with Olympics, it was kind of interesting watching. Like, I was so happy for Jamaica got their first
Bobsled?
ever medal
That-
in men's shot put. So that was really cool to see. Sadly, he got like bumped down to third, but he still medaled, which was really cool. Like,
I've
dude
been-
was dominating. Like, he was gonna get second, and then it started raining, and that started making everything slippery. As one dude just pulled out some BS from America and got second instead, and knocked him down to third.
Scott, you're not supposed to say bad things about the American.
Well, America was already winning first place. Like, like I just want to see the dude, like the country, get their first medal ever in the in the Olympics. So I'm like, I want him to get better than just bronze. I mean, I'm happy that they at least got a medal, but it would have been cooler for him to get the silver.
Someone should have told the Americans and Chinese not to come back.
Well, the Chinese weren't
Chinese have,
fucking
like-
shot put. Like,
Yeah, the Chinese have like second most amount of medals overall, including second most gold, so they're doing fine.
Yeah.
Last I checked, we have
But
the
the
most
underdog
medal
countries
counts.
get stuff.
I
Don't
think
talk about the underdog countries get medals. Period.
like there was, we were watching women's track and field, for.
hell yeah.
I mean, I was watching it for reasons, but.
Okay,
but-
Scott, how many camel toes or bouncing boobs did you notice?
Oh no, they were just muscular, but like, but no, like this
How many
chick from the
bouncing boobs?
Netherlands in the relay, like the men and women's relay, like tag team relay. Holy shit! Like she was in like fifth, and just like suddenly cranked it to like fourth gear, and pulled out the win, and it like just left everyone in the dust. I'm like, shit.
Was she,
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
was
Someone
she
put a
the one that
someone
was,
put
like,
a.
like 30 meters ahead of the second place or some shit like that. I think I saw
Yeah.
a clip of it. It was outrageous.
Like she just like dominated. And I was like, holy fuck.
Someone made a joke clip about that. Fucking essentially.
Oh, Julian,
like,
did you see the clip of the French gymnast
The
who
pole
his
vault.
penis got
yes,
his penis got caught on the pole?
yes, the French gymnast who got his penis caught on the pole. All the gays are all like, he's so hot. Like, hey, look at his penis. It's like,
It's
oh my
like-
god. But I don't care. But
I do. It's hilarious.
the funny thing was about
It was funny.
about that woman who fucking just went nuts. It's like what was it? Someone had shown like the video of it, then someone else had put like a fucking that scene from fucking Incredibles near the end of it where Dash has to fucking pretend to fuck.
Yeah. Cause I'm just like, holy shit! Like she just came out of nowhere, was just like, boom.
Her Wheaties kicked in, I guess.
Seriously. So I'm like, oh, the Americans are gonna win or whatever, and suddenly she just like cranks it up. I'm like, oh shit! All right, Netherlands. Fuck. Good job, Netherlands.
It's like this is why we have wheat.
I think it was like the
Legal
first
here.
gold that they've ever won in like running, like track and field. So.
Those women's legs are scary though.
Oh my god.
Oh man, those are hot. Like,
I
holy
just remember
shit.
something kind of about the Olympics. Have you guys heard about the Muffin Man?
The one who lives on Drury Lane?
Oh my god. Well, he's
Muffin
married
Man.
to
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Okay,
now
so
that we
there
made the
is.
post-
I believe he's Danish or there is he's a swimmer, and he has posted TikToks about ranking things in the Olympic Valley or the Olympic Falls and stuff like that. But he and like half of the entire contestants are going absolutely ape shit over these goddamn chocolate muffins. He has made many
yeah. The chocolate
over these. Yes, the
Is it
chocolate
just
muffin.
a fucking muffin?
Yeah, so I'll put a little context into this. The truth is the dude just loves the muffins. They're like these super rich chocolate muffins, and they look really good. But he, for whatever reason, just made 6 or 7 TikToks in a row about how much he loved these muffins, and people just wanted to get them.
Meme on it?
They were just like, we have to try this these muffins. Can't believe we survived this.
Yeah, the Jordan, the guy who self-declared president of the fast food secret club. Yeah, he found the recipe.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just chocolate muffins.
Jock and I really want to make these muffins.
you can. They seem easy enough. Yeah, and Scott, you're right. They are just chocolate muffins. They're just really good chocolate muffins. But it was just
Right.
like the culture around it, the memery around it. He was just excited about the food. It just built the thing. It's nothing to really dive too deep into. They just look like good muffins. Can't believe we're fucking nailing this fight as well as we are, considering the death that's happened. Did I run out of magic? You son of a bitch.
My pen. I need that. Alright, wish me luck. I'm going to Ember Island and trying to complete this goddamn quest.
I'm sorry, she said.
Good luck.
Alright,
Only
just
one
try.
Ember Island I can think of, and it is not where she should be going.
Son of a bitch.
Ginger Island, whatever.
It's like Ember Island is like
Amber.
Oh, I fucked up my rotation.
We all hate when you fuck up your rotation.
I deserve it. Trial through adversity.
why is my computer being stupid?
Yeah, take that, you fucking Tonberry.
That's not a slur, but it sounds like a slur when it comes from you.
Oh my god, yeah.
Good.
What do you mean good? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Finally. Oh my god, we're so far away from doing any real significant damage to this thing.
Chaos.
My fucking phone died.
Oh, our healer died, you son of a bitch. We might be able to do this.
How's the healer gonna die first?
They were not first.
Easily.
Oh.
Easily. It's not. That's how it goes.
How can the healer die? Terribly. Often with lots of bruises, lacerations probably.
I suck.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna. Wait, I could survive. How much damage does this do? Okay, didn't do any damage. Okay, we're fine. We might be able to turn this around.
Hello, come get me. I'm here.
That hurt way more than I thought it was going to. Why did that happen? What hit? What gave me a damage over time? uh. Oh. What hit me? Sad face.
Maybe you should pay more attention.
I am.
Then you'll know what hit you.
I don't know what gave me a dot. I got hit by something and it gave me a dot, and that was enough to wrap up my time.
Oh, it killed you?
Yeah.
What is it? The final boss?
I just thought you got a dot on you, and I'm like, oh well.
No, damage
You'll be
over
fine.
time. I got hit by something and then.
Yeah, I know, but like, I figured your health was still fine, and
Alright.
then
I need to
you know you can heal
find-
from it. But
What boss? What boss are you on?
We're still in the same one. It's just we have 2 new people, so they're
Was it the last one?
yeah.
they're learning.
Okay, so
just
on
need
the
to learn
last one, if
faster.
you get hit by the last one, if you get hit by like some of the fires, it gives you the burn debuff, and that fucks you, and that fucking does a lot of damage over time.
Yeah, I know the mechanics. I just didn't see what actually hit me, if anything.
Everything.
And so I thought maybe. So that's where my confusion is coming from. We're restarting the fight. We're going
Okay, what?
Well, that also reminds me about the. I get they're just allowing like made up sports in this fucking shit now of the Olympics.
Feels like whatever you're gonna say is gonna be really
Like-
offensive.
Handball. Like handball just looks like some made up like white people sport.
Wait, hold on.
Like-
Are you talking about?
I'm pretty good. I'm a gold medal ball handler myself, so maybe I have a chance.
Yeah, like I was when we were watching this, I'm just like, what the heck is this? And it's like we're bringing you the handball finals. I'm like, the fuck is handball?
Wait, isn't that the shit that you just toss the ball against the wall and then you're
No,
standing next to each other?
It's like soccer, except you have to like use a tiny ball in your hand, and you have to like jump and throw. Like you can only throw while jumping.
We played that game
And
when I
then,
was a kid, but it had a very
like, you have to,
different
like,
name.
Yeah, and then you have to like bounce the ball in order to like dribble it like basketball. It's very weird and very stupid looking.
Isn't that Foursquare?
Like it's so dumb looking, and
If
I'm
we're-
just like,
if we're talking
alright.
about like not super mainstream sports in the Olympics, there was a unanimous decision to add esports to the Olympics, and I believe
Yeah, which
it'll be Street Fighter and Tekken. I gotta double check on which one. Street Fighter is definitely one of them.
It's like these things already have their own stuff.
They do, but now there's gonna be world
well,
champions.
yeah, but yeah, I was gonna say like most sports already had their own thing, Julian. Like
Can't wait till Jim. I can't wait.
my
till
whole thing
Jimmy-
is like
can't wait till
handball
Jimmy, who's
just
been
doesn't
sitting-
look real. Like when
Can't
you
wait till
watch it,
Jimmy,
you're
who's
just like, this
been
does
sitting
not
in
look
front
like a real sport.
Well, if you're
Sitting
paying
in
attention
front
to esports right now, it's the Middle Eastern people that are taking over Tekken. Arslan Ash and the other. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the thing.
Huh.
Arslan Ash and some other Middle Eastern people are out of nowhere ruling competitive Tekken. They've been taking over since like 2022.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Interesting.
because of fucking
I'm not one to follow it, but it is interesting.
because they're fucking like they're like raising video game they're like raising video game people out there. Oh no, we didn't actually kill him.
I did not. Pain spirits.
Shocking. Well, remember Scott when when Axel's catchphrase wasn't "got it memorized," it was "committed to memory."
Yeah.
Oh, it's just an AoE that immediately gives you a bleeding dot for 10 seconds. I can't avoid
Yeah.
it. That's annoying. So you have to have a healer alive.
Yasuna. I think it's Asuna.
Nah, this one.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
Suna.
Oh.
Okay, this is going to end up bad. I am friggin' ghosted.
Grow through adversity. You can do it.
You're being ghosted by your Stardew Valley characters? Damn.
What'd you do? Do you smell
I
bad?
am
What? God damn it! I wasn't paying attention to the living dead, living thingy.
Omni, you gotta pay attention while casting. You just can't just keep throwing DPS out there and think you'll do stuff.
Yeah, I have to, dude. That's the black mage. That's the curse of being a black mage.
Yeah, but it's mechanics. Mechanics over DPS.
Look, man, it's my ego, it's the mechanics, and it's streaming. I'm making it happen one way or another. But I refuse to not be a black mage in all sense of the job.
We're not going to
There we
say
go.
it.
Well, what? Say, trial through adversity.
Nothing.
I can grow.
Also, I bought a box of cereal. I bought a box of cereal the other day, and because someone told me this is good, and I said, "Fine, I will try it." Because I've already been burned by this fucking brand already before. Fucking Magic Spoon.
Oh, I hear they're very overpriced for what they are. Like, they're not bad, just overpriced.
I've heard it was bad. Like outside of the sponsorship.
I've heard it was bad.
Yeah.
I've heard it was lifeless and flavorless.
How
Okay,
is it,
so-
though? As someone who bought it.
So there's only one out of I've had 3 boxes of shit before. Well, one I didn't
Why?
buy. This one I actually bought. It was fucking because it was on. Because it was literally on. There's a reason why it was on sale. So I got it, and it was the only box that actually tasted like any good, and was I could actually sit and eat as a bowl of it. Was the fruity version. Yeah, I know. Because essentially, it's like.
Every bowl's the.
It essentially tastes like Fruit Loops with a because it's because it's like keto friendly. It has a weird aftertaste to it.
I don't know.
It's like-
I get the benefits of it, but at like $10 a box, just find something else to eat. Or if you're gonna eat cereal, just commit to one.
Or just don't bother.
Well,
or
you
just
can
don't
get
bother
much
eating
like
cereal.
you can still get healthy cereals for cheaper if you're gonna buy a cereal.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you don't
Like
need
a honey bunches
cereal.
of oats or
You don't need cereal. You
even
don't need
Cheerios
cereal.
is like
Fuck it, I just eat
something healthier.
Some people are like on
than sugar
gluten-free
cereals,
stuff
but-
and or they're like no GMOs or whatever, and so it's a good option because it has so many pluses on it. But at $10 a box and they're not really even that like good tasting. Just eat something else, man.
You could get.
Yeah, you can
get the
just
same-
if you don't want to do that, or well, if you have those restrictions, you might as well just make a breakfast.
You might as well just eat. You might as well just eat the fucking cream of wheat or oatmeal or something.
I like
Instant
I like
grits.
both of those.
I like-
I don't like grits too much, especially instant grits.
Instant grits aren't bad as long as you can get them thick. Like everyone makes them like watery as shit. I'm like,
You have
no.
to know what you're doing.
You have to
good.
like if it doesn't like it should have the consistency of polenta. Like that's when you get good grits, because that's basically what polenta is, just cheese grits.
You just have to-
cheese cornmeal grits.
See, that's the thing. You have to add a certain amount of water to it, and then like you have to stop.
You
don't
just need
follow-
just
the
enough
recipe-
water to like
the recipe
rehydrate
the recipe
shit.
itself fucking is stupid. The recipe on the fucking container is dumb. They don't know what they're doing. Don't listen to them.
I hate
Fucking, you put water in it. See it. You put water. You put a certain amount of water. You put like a cup of water in it. Mix the grits together. It's like fucking. It's
Oh.
not hard.
That didn't
People
feel
make
good.
things harder than it needs to be. And then also the good thing about grits is like you can just add whatever you want.
I can't take the monocle off this hat.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Because that's the one thing I'm actually kind of enjoying. It's like I kind of like stuff that gives me a variety of what to do. I actually bought plain oatmeal the other day and just added fucking shit to it.
Yeah, I've said it before. Just zhuzh it up.
See, another thing, like that's another thing that people like serve too fucking watery as oatmeal.
I don't know how they do that.
My
It's like
mom
you add-
likes it more watery. I like it more thick.
See
But,
what you
Yeah.
see, what you do with oatmeal is you essentially
There's
you
a,
have to
a mini top.
there is
There is. I
now
have it. I believe.
you pretty much add, it says even on the instant stuff it's like okay add half a cup of this.
Yeah.
It's like no. Don't add half a
Sterling,
cup
I
of water.
believe I have the mini top hat
You
already
add
in
both.
my armor, my glamour dresser. I forget what it's
You
called.
add both water and milk because if you put milk in it, it gets too it curdles and it sometimes will curdle if it heats up too much. And then if you put only water in it, it's just sad and pathetic. So what you do is you mix both. You have to put a fourth of you just get instead of getting a half a cup, you get a fourth cup. You put a fourth cup of milk in it, put a fourth cup of water in it, and there you go. You mix that. Then you just mix it up before you put it into the microwave. You have to mix it up. If you don't mix it up, the stuff doesn't actually like mix into the oatmeal. It just sits there, and the oatmeal sits on the bottom of it.
You get that out of your system?
No.
Okay.
Did you get out of your system?
I have not. I have not had good oatmeal in like a month or two. I need to make oatmeal.
Don't worry. Come to Julian's Breakfast Bar. You'll have plenty of good things that don't.
Oh, we should add in a breakfast bar to our used condom emporium in Taqueria.
Oh my god. I mean, I've made breakfast tacos before, with and without actually putting any effort into it.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna say breakfast tacos with oatmeal, and I was gonna have to rethink our friendship.
No, ew, no, ew. The furthest I put in my breakfast taco was like, essentially, I did like add a spoonful of grits into it once just to see if it was interesting, just to see how it worked out. It was too much. It was too much, and it didn't work out. It wasn't a
That
good
just
idea.
sounds weird.
It was weird, but mostly because it had cheese in it, and I didn't. Mostly because they were cheese grits from my parents' house, and they already had tortillas, and I'm like, well, why not? But it's like too many grains.
Trying to figure out what my glamour is gonna be while I'm waiting for a dungeon to pop.
I'm trying to figure out this Picross puzzle.
I love Picross.
I picked up the new Namco Picross.
Oh, is it out? I saw it a couple times on Twitter. I need to pick it up.
Yeah, it's been out for like a month now, 2 months. But I need to finish the Sega Master System one first.
And then if I change this into not terrible. I don't like this white undershirt thing though. Maybe I need a new necklace. Oh, this thing is part of the body. I can't adjust the necklace. Interesting.
That kind of sucks.
Alright, keep looking.
Cards. Ah!
What the
Try
fuck?
again, nerd.
What's the difference? What the fuck? The Renacita is basically the Archaeo armor? It just has two dies?
Yes. Yes.
Stupid
Yes.
that.
Yes, the Archaeo armor in fucking is just the Renacita armor. It's so bad. I said, y'all, it's been one expansion and you already have converted this shit. But what am I talking about? Fucking the fucking facet armor from Shadowbringers was literally reused again in fucking Endwalker, but as non-crafted
This
version.
is so Black Mage coded. I kind of love it. Sorry, I got annoyed with that and I started moving on to other armors. I kind of love this. I like the high collar. High collar is so Black Mage coded, and I got a thing.
Oh my god, so.
Please don't be a near raid. Oh my god. Oh.
I'm just so tired of Crystal Tower.
You know you love the near
I'll
raids.
take they're so long, Scott. Did you ever unlock the near raids when you were still playing?
No.
Oh my god.
Well, I think I unlocked them, but I
Thanks, Pierce.
hadn't done one yet.
They're so long. Even with everybody knowing what they're doing, it's still like a 35 to 40 minute raid. 'Cause their fucking things just have too much health and there's so many mechanics.
People are stupid.
I think I kind of dig that coat though. I think I'm gonna get that coat. I don't see a lot of people wearing that coat either.
So you'd be unique.
Nope. No near raid. No.
Do the near raid.
Pierce and Serlina are in my chat. Really yucking it up.
Yuck.
Hold on, Pierce, I'll show you. What do we got? Oh, thank God, it's just Crystal Tower. All right. Try on this coat, the Snow Linen Jacket of Casting. This one. I'm trying to figure out how I want to. What do you think of Monster Hunter Wilds, bit, bruh? I don't. Are you in my Discord, Shay? You might not be. I don't think you're in my Discord. I've been posting the vids there. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's full storm, but it's reskin. Yeah. No, but yeah, the Discord link invite is on the is on my Twitter. If you just go there, you don't need a Twitter to check my Twitter. What was I gonna say? Wilds. There have been 5 videos posted, like a weapon basics, one about the mount, and then 3 weapons. So for the mount looks cool. I do love that the slinger is now also a grappling hook. So when you're riding on it or when you're walking around, if there's an item you can see and it's just out of reach, you grab it with your slinger. It just shoots out a grappling hook, which is pretty cool. Mounts.
That is pretty cool.
Mounts are going to carry 2 weapons. So you have your primary and your secondary weapon, and you can use your weapon from the mount. And the weapons have unique hits or animations. The slinger is back, and the mounts are going to act. They're going to have the same functionality. I don't know if it's going to be the only functionality, but they're going to have the same functionality as the rider buddies or whatever they were called in Iceborne. So if you didn't get to it in Iceborne, you could get mounts, but you could not fully control them like you could in Rise. Rather, if you had the monsters' info, like if you smelled their feet enough and you knew where they were, your rider would take you directly to the monster. So
yeah,
they're bringing that functionality back, where your mount can just take you directly to the monster.
That was actually really nice.
Yes, and they that was not in Rise, but they did give you full mobility. By the way, thank you, Pierce, for teaching me about this. This has changed everything for me. And then of the 3 weapons, they showed the greatsword. The greatsword looks like it does have a new move after. So before you would do wide swing, and then you'd go into an upswing or a tackle. Tackle is probably the best thing you could do, and then you could go into either a charge slash or roll. But it looks like they added another move after. So you do the wide swing, tackle, and then you have this quick spinning horizontal move. It looks like it gets you back into a stance to do other stuff, so I'm excited to see what other changes they have. The heavy bowgun, I could not tell if there was anything particularly new, but the way that they presented it, it seems as though there's going to be a permanent shield on it. I have to wait until they put more info, but if there's a permanent shield on it, that's going to make building so much more interesting and so much easier. Because there's too many limits on the bowgun, in my opinion. I love bowgun. I was a bowgun main in Iceborne and World, but there was too many limitations in Rise, in my opinion. The Insect Glaive also premiered. It looks very similar to what we've seen before. I said it earlier. The UI looks a little bit cleaner for the bug, like the I forget what they're called. The fluids that you extract, your extractions. The UI looks a little bit cleaner, and then you get some new moves, including the spinning pole dancer move. So that looks interesting as well. If they're gonna keep following the pattern, we should be getting another new video around 5 or 6 a.m. Central tomorrow. So whatever post there, I'll post in the Discord as well. But yeah, Wilds looks awesome. The monsters that they're showing look really cool. There's also a new overall mechanic where you get unique moves to attack specific areas of the monster. So their head, their side, their leg will actually glow when you're in that mode, and if you attack those spots for extra damage, so it'll make it a little bit easier to guide where you want to hit and how you want to hit it.
Attack the weak spot for extra damage.
Yeah, and yeah, it looks really fun. I want to see what they do with charge blade. I want to see what they do with switch axe, and I want to see what they do with hunting horn. Hunting horn is going to be the really big thing to see, because it was so different in Rise compared to every single other game. I don't know if they're going to go back to a more limited playstyle or if they're going to keep the maneuverability from Rise, but Hunting Horn is one I'm very excited to see.
Did they do Sword and Shield?
Not yet. I'm curious about Sword and Shield, but Sword and Shield usually stays the same. It'll be interesting if they bring the vials back. I forget what they were called. The coatings.
Because that's what made them like really powerful, like excessively powerful.
Yeah, they took coatings out of World. It was still strong in World. They added a similar thing to coatings in Rise or Sunbreak, but I think they're gonna. I feel like they won't ever go back directly to coatings. They'll probably do some kind of iteration on what they did for Rise, I think. But yeah, I will be keeping an eye on all those Monster Hunter videos. Will you fucks let me cast a spell? They're killing everything before I can get a spell off.
That just means you're not needed.
It feels that way. It's hurting my feelings.
I mean, hey. Sometimes it be like that.
I love Monster Hunter. I play a lot of Final Fantasy, and admittedly, maybe too much. When Monster Hunter comes out, like I'm fucking throwing all these crystals out the window. Like, you will not see a crystal on my screen.
So that means I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the SC house to make sure it doesn't get fucking evicted.
Basically, yeah, it would be all Monster Hunter for Papa Jam.
All Monster Hunter all the time.
It will be an addiction. I credit Monster Hunter World to ruining my hands. I played so much Monster Hunter World that I'm pretty sure I permanently damaged my hands. Because ever since then, if I play for anything for too long, my hands will get sore, and I'll have to stop and take some like aspirin or something. I still love it though.
Man, those are the days where you could just play for hours on end.
Oh,
I've been trying to get back into playing video games just in general. I feel like I don't compared to everybody else in my life. And that's weird. But, so I started playing again, and now it's like, I can get for a couple hours of Stardew Valley top.
honestly,
But then,
oh, go ahead.
if I'm just like doing Stardew Valley by myself, I'll eventually get bored. I'll like take more breaks and stuff. And it just kind of disheartening. I remember being a kid being able to just kind of sit and do whatever for hours and hours on end, and it's just like, oh, I can't do that no more. I'm getting old.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, keeping any kind of hobby, right, is really hard the older that you get. So I don't think that's anything that is worth feeling bad about or anything like that. But making time for it, I think, is healthy for your mental and for your spirit. Even if it's not video games, just putting some time aside for something you're interested in. I think,
for like a hobby.
good. Don't be like Zonak and spend $1,000 on videotapes in 2023. But you know,
Oh, Jesus.
do what you got to do.
I mean, does Zonak even have? Okay, I heard about this debacle through shop. Does Zonak have a way where in which he can watch these things?
Yes.
He bought a CRT.
I'm pretty
and he
sure.
bought a video.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he has a VCR.
Okay, in which case then I guess that's not so crazy.
Oh no, it is. He spent $1,000 on Dragon Ball videotapes in 2023. But I get where you're trying to meet him in the middle. I can respect that.
Like, okay, hear me out. The internet goes down. You still have electricity. What can you do?
Masturbate.
You watch it on DVD or
DVD.
Blu-ray.
Oh, well, okay, we're watching DVD. Okay, I thought we were going a different way. That's on me. That's my bad. I was going a totally different way.
Like, if you really wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z in this day and age,
oh, Che.
there are much better methods of watching Dragon Ball Z.
Please don't feed Zonek's ego. He's gonna hear it. He's gonna feel it in his one ball somewhere out there in the world.
Just a weird burning sensation.
That poor kid has been through so much. I just can't. It's just sometimes he makes decisions that just baffle me. But in my chat, Chase said, "I bet those look clean as fuck on a shelf." Yeah, I bet they do. I hope they were worth it. $1,000.
Jesus, yeah, no, I couldn't. That's more than half my rent. I could not do that.
Yeah, someone was very happy to get them off their chest. Be like, "Oh, you want these? You'll pay me how much? All right.
I'm hungry.
No
Okay.
takesies backsies."
He said that too. He said no takesies, backsies.
Well, of course he did.
No takesies, backsies. That's when you know they're serious.
Yeah, it was some very hardcore back alley stuff.
Do I have enough coffee beans? I do. Just enough.
I don't know, nor did I ever learn the mechanics, so when I just hit the boss, that's all that I do in this fight. And if we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't.
If we don't, it's your fault
Yeah.
for not learning the mechanics of the boss.
If we make it, we dine like kings tonight.
Yeah. What have I been saying all night? Growth through adversity. Trial by fire. We'll make it one way or another. I should really be using flare. There's like no reason for me to not use flare.
I mean, but you could just not.
I could. Would you please be a cool bro?
Nah, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm going to go get a soda. I'm being lazy. Hold on.
Tell Jacques to go get you a
He's
soda.
contagious.
Oh, he's probably knocked out.
Oh, he works overnights. He should be awake.
He always seems to be napping whenever we're streaming. How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Well, that's because he just doesn't like being on stream anymore.
I guess he just doesn't like me anymore.
Well, yeah, he was specifically like, listen, as long as we're with Omni, like, I'm gonna have to step away.
That makes sense, honestly.
I need to take it. Did I already take it today?
I'm
No.
gonna die. Probably because I was standing in the middle of his flamethrower breath.
Oh, you should.
Probably.
You should fix that.
Yeah. But we have healer.
Okay.
We have 2 healers. They can take care of me.
Oh God! Do
Tell
not
them
tell
to
me.
do their job.
He just Omni. I know you didn't just essentially use the words black mage adjust. Fucking healers adjust.
Yeah, healers adjust. Is that what that means? I keep hearing
Yes.
that. Oh, like they have to adjust their playstyle to fit my playstyle.
Yes.
Okay,
that's
you
funny.
refusing
I think
to
that's
move
mostly
away from
Black
mechanic.
Mage.
Black mage players are notorious. for
That's
this.
so funny.
Oh.
I wasn't in any real danger. I just got hit. I just got hit twice because I was standing in an auto attack, like a cleave. I was standing in a cleave, and we were almost done with the fight anyway. I would never tell a healer to adjust. I would just say, "Hey, man, I hope you got 2,000 MP because you're about to use it."
I wouldn't tell them to adjust, but they'll know.
Yeah.
Like,
You play however you want. I play however I want. We'll meet somewhere in the middle.
I booted people out. I've voted to kick people out of parties for less.
Jack is making pizza.
Flare. I could have
is
held
he
off on
making
making
you a
this
pizza, or is he just making himself a
Is
pizza?
he making us a pizza? I gotta make the
I
adjustment.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. He made one. He made one earlier yesterday, and I told him then. I was like, "Look, honey, we've had pizza basically every day for the past week. I am super pizza out."
Like, Jack, you need to learn how to cook something else, please.
You could cook something else.
I know
in the
you just
pizza
bought this pizza oven, but please stop.
Make a flatbread that has nothing to do with pizza. Nothing to do with pizza toppings.
Honestly, I can't. I really did this one to myself. Because I have dinner sitting out, but let me know if TMI. I got PCOS, and I'm pretty certain that I have fibroids. I spent the entire day asleep just because I was in so much pain.
I don't know what PTOS is, but real quick, Serlina said, "Oh, by the way, earthquake last night and aftershocks that night and tonight. It was fun. It went shimmy shimmy. I hope you're okay, Serlina." And then she said, "Gonna go pass
Dang.
out now. Good night." Good night, Serlina. Thank you for
Night.
hanging out. Sorry about the earthquakes.
That was random.
Ow.
Random though.
What is PTOS? I don't know what that is.
It's a PCOS. It's called. Again, maybe TMI. Let me know if you're uncomfortable with it. But it's short for polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Oh, it has something to do with your.
I don't know what it is. I'm not afraid of a vagina, Kate. You can say what you want. You're good.
Okay, cool. In which case, I could go ahead and just give you the basic rundown.
Yeah.
Basically, for some reason,
You did ask.
my ovaries have these little like pimple growths on them, and that fucks with my hormones.
Gnarly.
Oh, I've heard about this. Not that you having it. I just heard that people have it.
So, are your ovaries going through puberty? Is that why they have acne?
I don't know. We don't know why they do these things that they do. They just do. So, yeah, no, it just can leave a lot of women actually have this. It can cause infertility, irregular periods, hormone issues. One of the big side effects of women with PCOS is, growing facial hair, stuff like that. It's bad. It's bad.
Well, every Mexican woman I know then has PCOS. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's the thing. It's actually incredibly common. We don't know how common it is.
Yeah. I don't
Like,
know. I don't know why you were worried that was going to be too much. That's totally fine. I don't think there's any issue with discussing.
I mean,
that.
yeah,
no,
as long as you felt comfortable sharing it, that was more of the.
I have met guys who have
important
been like, "Whoa, you're on the rag. You didn't even tell me," and it's like, you asked.
That's
So
so
That-
dumb.
Is Jacques being insensitive? Do I need to slap him?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
no, coworkers.
I would
Coworkers.
hope it wasn't Jacques.
Jacques. Yeah. I got.
Like it didn't sound quite like Jacques, so I was hoping, but
We all know how
I
oblivious
thought-
Jacques can be to feelings.
No, it's
No. I'm good. No, it's coworkers. And normally it's
I don't know. You don't have to worry about about making men feel comfortable. Fuck them. Down with misogyny.
it's not. It wasn't. Yeah.
Heard him. I could hear him.
oh yeah,
No, y'all can hear
I
each
was gonna say,
other.
like-
Oh no.
it was.
Fucking if he
I
has
wasn't
enough
the
time
one
to
being
call
a
me an
dick.
idiot, he could get on stream.
Oh dear.
What is
Did you
that?
hear that?
Oh, I can't hear them.
Okay.
I don't know what they say.
Apparently he can't hear you actually, so
Jock, show your butthole on stream.
Yeah, coward.
Yeah, coward.
they miss you, they love you, they want you on stream.
That's not what I
That's
said.
not
I
what
asked
we
for his
said.
butthole.
Omni asked for one specific thing.
Yeah.
He's a man who knows what he
I asked
wants.
for that brown eye.
You
I asked
stole that
I asked
you
for the
stole that
leather
chocolate
Cheerio.
sausage on
I
fucking
asked for the secret eye. I asked for that. I asked for that hole.
That third eye.
Specifically, Omni has asked for that hole.
The hole.
I don't believe on this.
Yes, he said he can believe that you said that.
He can.
Jacques, when
yeah.
are you gonna mail me a slice of pizza at this point?
And Scott wants a slice of pizza.
Yeah, we keep hearing about this miraculous pizza.
It's
Yeah.
really good. We just have had a lot. I'm tired, man. But I did it to myself. I have steak in the fridge, ready to go, and I didn't
Damn
paint.
steak.
You could probably make
Yeah.
a steak in the oven, in that uni oven.
That means that I would have to get my lazy ass off of.
Don't worry,
this-
Jacques
off
will
of
make that
this-
steak into a pizza for you.
Oh my god!
God,
You could probably put like a little tray.
love you.
I mean, he
Roll it
could.
He'll hammer that bad boy down and roll it out to a fucking pizza dough.
Jacques I've used keto dough. Why not protein dough?
Oh no, did I fuck up? Oh no, did I fuck up?
Maybe.
Oh, I fucked up?
Yeah, grow through adversity.
Grill.
No, did I spill the honey?
Yeah, Julian, grill through adversity.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Kate, making mistakes in games through streaming. Now you're officially one of us.
Yay!
Yay! Why would the game
Also-
tease me like this?
Bash me against the stones like my mother should
Why?
have once I was born.
Oh, gnarly.
Oh, whoa,
That's
oh
a
no.
book from the Bible, really. So,
Oh my.
that's fun.
I don't read books. Zervin normal? Who waited in queue for an hour for this?
Seriously.
It's another black mage. All right, never mind. I respect it.
And somebody's going through a story and fucking waiting for this for a minute.
They're playing solo. They didn't know about Party Finder. They're nervous. They're shy. Whatever it. I get it. It's fine. We'll knock this out. Their name is Cereza too. All right, I'm definitely supporting this black mage. Cereza is Bayonetta's name for people that don't know or don't know why I'm excited.
No, yeah, it's like her actual.
Yeah, her name is Cereza.
That reminds me, I need to play Bayonetta 3.
I need to finish Bayonetta 3, which I only got maybe 3 levels in, so I'll probably just restart. Oh no, I got my moves back. I need to do the right thing.
I actually need to get good and do Bayonetta, period.
I know
It's not that
I
bad.
can't speak for 1, but 2 and 3 have easy mode where you can just hit.
One
mash
does
buttons.
as well.
You can just mash
Try
buttons.
It works differently, but one does have it.
Nice.
I was gonna say, I tried one, and I've never been really good at bots, so I'm not gonna lie, I kind of suck.
That's okay.
I mean, that's
Just,
fine.
yeah, you just
like,
play
that's
it
why
on-
easy mode exists.
Yeah, play it on easy.
That's how I play it.
I love Bayonetta.
Like-
I was able to do most of the game on hard, but I could not pure platinum the chapters. That's so outrageous. But
Yeah, that's very hard.
I love character action games. That's probably my favorite genre of video game. And Bayonetta is a great one. It's worth playing through it just to experience how fucking crazy that game is. And if you can make it through like post Stardew Valley, you have the grit and grind to make it through Bayonetta.
I guess.
It's like,
I mean-
do I have to?
Like, okay, I want to enjoy my time off. I feel like sometimes when I play certain video games, I'm not really enjoying myself, which is, I'm not gonna lie, part of the reason why I fell off the video game bandwagon. And I actually, I gotta thank Doc, y'all and y'all group of friends. The doctor got me back into playing Dead by Daylight, and I suck so bad at it. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm actually having fun for the first time in a bit. Going, oh yeah, it's okay to suck.
I've never heard of
They're paying
anybody
you, thank you,
actually
Jay.
being happy about sucking at Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. White women love Dead by Daylight.
It's true. Just almost as much as they love Taylor Swift.
My mom was singing a Taylor Swift song. I'm like, oh my
It's
god,
nice
this
to
is
come
so
out.
annoying. She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? She's not allowed to be a bad bitch. You're like, no, ma, it's because all she does is complain about how she always has like bad breakups and shit. It's like, get over it.
Julian, if you're gonna talk bad about Taylor Swift, I may have to make you leave because I can't have this coming back on me. All right, it's not worth the risk. It's not
They
worth
ain't
it.
coming back.
I can't be associated with
You
you.
can do whatever you want on your stream, but if this comes back to me sometime, it's gonna fuck me up.
Eh,
It's just that her songs are getting repetitive. It's like we get it. You know what your fan base likes, but it's like after a certain point you gotta kind of make something a little more entertaining than just I'm the bad bitch who doesn't care
No,
about.
she doesn't. She's a queen.
Yeah.
She's a-
For
she's a-
Swifties,
she's a-
I am not associated with Julian.
she's a
I
billion-dollar
don't
queen.
even know who his man is,
No.
or who this man is.
I'm allowed to have opinions.
You are sure, yeah. As wrong as
I'm
they
not
are.
saying she's a bad. I didn't say she's a bad songwriter. I'm just saying fucking. It's like we get
It's
it.
been so long since I played this and like synced. I don't remember all these phases. I don't remember all these ads.
There's an ad phase. There's a fucking phase where you have to stand and fire symbol.
There's a
Fire and ice
huge
symbol.
ad phase. I wish I had triple cast.
Oh my god, skip it.
No, hey, it's time to go collect.
We'd be done by now if this dude just did it on sync. No. Or I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not gonna hate on them.
Yeah.
You are allowed to dislike somebody like their name.
When they're a Bayonetta fan and a black mage, I can't. It goes against my core.
And they're just a newbie trying to like do their best.
Oh, they're new? Okay.
The Final Fantasy community is absurdly kind to new players. It's insane.
and absurdly upset with anyone that's been playing for a while that isn't doing things properly.
It takes a long time to go. Oh, Pierce, this is Kate. This is Jock's girlfriend.
Hey, yes, hi.
Pierce, I met Pierce when I.
She's a superior.
when I
She's
traveled
superior.
to Japan, and he also sometimes joined the stream.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Do I have another Google room?
Kate just left.
Bye, Kate. She's like, bye.
She introduced herself and leaves.
She's like, oh, bye.
Oh, am I doing it? Am I doing the right thing, or am I doing?
Oh, okay, she's back now.
I was. It was not
That was
opposites.
It's like I guess she doesn't. I guess she's like, hi, hello everybody, bye everybody.
That Google Fiber just fucked out.
Genuinely did not do anything. I was standing here harvesting hay for my animal.
Fucking that Giga. I guess the Giga internet.
Don't talk about Jock like that.
Well, I mean, he's got
Hey,
me-
if he likes hay. Hay is a grain.
And it's something
Oh,
other than
look for you! You're weird.
It's okay, Pierce.
something other than.
Fast.
I'm gonna visit. I'm gonna go over there to visit them, and then fucking. He's gonna suggest a pizza, and she's gonna choke him.
He's gonna suggest a pizza, and that's gonna be the final straw.
It's like I'm gonna witness
I'm
it.
gonna hear about a double homicide.
Is this a hate crime that most of the team died and they waited to raise the black mages last? This feels like a hate crime.
What other DPS were there?
Dragoon and a ninja.
Hate crime.
This feels like a hate
Nah.
crime.
Yeah,
Nah.
it seems like they knew that the black mages would just stand in the AoEs.
Well, it's
not
mostly
move because that's where their ley lines are.
I thought I was in the right. Now I put down my ley line. Thank you for reminding me. I was in the right. Okay, I guess
This is very true.
you have to stand in the same element. Where's my element? Okay, I'm ice now. Oh god!
Fortune teller. Okay, but what about tomorrow?
Oh fuck. I'm the last one up. Ouch.
Good luck.
No, I got hit by auto attack.
How'd I get hit by
Instead of playing
autos?
Picross, I should probably be finishing Alan Wake.
I thought you were terrified of that game.
Terrified's a big exaggeration. No, there's parts that like spook the crap out of me, but which is something that like no other game has done in decades. So I will give Alan Wake credit for that.
I'm gonna say, I've only heard good things.
It's not a super great game. I'm not gonna pretend that it's an amazing game, but I will say that the way it handles its environment, like its environments, there's some Silent Hill-esque things. In the sense that like, so you'll just be walking, and because the gameplay, like how the gameplay works, you have to shine the flashlight on the enemies in order to make them vulnerable to like weapons.
Okay.
But it drains the battery on your flashlight, which makes the light go dimmer and dimmer, so you're actually having a tougher time seeing the enemies and things like that as the gameplay mechanic.
You're right, that does sound
So-
very much so like Shattered Memories.
And you're hearing, like, because I play with headphones, so you're hearing audio from all around. Like, you're just hearing rustling in bushes, you're hearing the trees, because most of it's in forests. So you're hearing things. Or, like, they'll have an enemy run across, like, in front of you. So and go behind, like, a rock. So you're like, okay, they're there. And then suddenly, like, two enemies are coming up straight from behind you and attacking you. And you're like, what the fuck? And then, like, the enemy comes out from the rock and shit. Like, there's a lot of really good ways that they play with the environment in order to fuck you up.
Okay.
Like, you're hearing a lot of sounds. It's a lot of really fun stuff with that. The main plot itself is just kind of a little...
I
like,
get it. It's a great game. I want to play it.
I do recommend it. Like... because the gist of the actual plot is just, you know, writer going on vacation with girlfriend and all hell breaks loose.
We played through Control, so we know that it gets all fucking crazy. But yeah, I think it has
Yeah.
a pretty unassuming premise.
Yeah, I don't want to go too deep into it. I know it's an older game, but I don't want to give out too much of the plot.
Please. Okay. Yes, we're gonna do this, aren't we?
So, but yeah, like I would,
horror in
you know,
October.
try and platinum trophy this game, but platinum trophy is fucking bullshit, so I don't want to do it. I'm also mostly just playing this game so I want to hear because I want to hear the Poets of the Fall song and.
I know you kind of put the trophy for 10 behind you. Are you gonna finish up the main game?
I've already finished the main game.
You already finished. Why? Please, Tank, help me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for 10 I've already beaten the game. I just have trophies left to go. I just don't want to. Like, I just don't want to do Blitzball.
Yeah, I bought all the card packs from here.
Everybody loves Blitzball.
No, a friend of mine's actually apparently really good at it, but
I don't know how.
he's like, oh yeah, I'm
You
gonna.
can
but he's
get.
also good. If Scott's talking about the same person
Yes.
I'm thinking of, he's also good at Spear Break. Spear Break from 10-2, the weirdo.
Yeah.
It is a game you can get good at. I won't
Yeah,
take that away
I just
from
don't
it.
want to spend the time to it.
I just fucking don't like Blitzball.
Yeah, he just started playing immediately, and he's like, oh yeah, no, this is easy, and I'm like, all right,
For you, yeah.
more power to you. Like,
For you, yes.
but different people are good at different things.
Oh, we got the Echo because we wiped once. All right.
And then at some point, I got to go back to Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 9.
We're doing 8 at the end of this year. I'll be doing 7 either next year or when the final remake game comes out.
In 3 years.
Maybe
In 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, to give some context to that, because a lot of that was a big thing when Rebirth came out. They did most of the skeleton of that game already because I'm ice. So the wait for the third game should be significantly shorter than the wait for the second game.
Because they don't. Well, we're not. Well, especially since this isn't the same Square Enix that fucking announces certain games before they were even close to being done.
Yeah.
Well, Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy 7 remake, they had to announce before it was even ready because it was already getting leaked.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah,
kind of like we gotta just announce it because like the leakers have already started saying so much shit. Same with Persona 3, the Persona 3 remake.
Yeah, I was more
Like,
talking
all
about
the leakers were just like, you know, saying shit. So it's like, all right, it's not ready, but here.
I was talking about Kingdom Hearts. Because Kingdom Hearts, it's like, oh, this game isn't close to being ready, and then they changed the engine halfway through the game. They changed the engine before they even got halfway through the game. They changed the entire engine. It's like, yay, we're not using Crystal Tool anymore. It's like, good, thank God. Crystal Tool sucks.
I was gonna say something else. Oh, for people that never played Rebirth or never looked into it, it is a fully open world game. Like they really tried to recreate that from the old games. So a lot of that was already built, and most of the areas are already built. So they just need to build a couple areas like Yuffie's Island, I forget what it's called.
Yeah, some of the later exclusive.
Yeah, and the
areas.
Northern Crater, things like that. Wutai. I don't know why I forgot Wutai.
Yeah, I've got other JRPG franchises though that I'm gonna try and go through Final Fantasy, the way I am with Final Fantasy. I want to go through all the Star Ocean games. I want to go through all the Wild Arms games.
We got lucky in picking Final Fantasy because there was a huge chunk of them that were old school, so they don't require that much time. But these last half of games, fuck, they take forever.
Well, yeah, 10 took me, I want to say 30, 40 hours to beat.
That's so many freaking.
Just because I like to brag, I did platinum the 13 trilogy in a month. It's outrageous.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that, but
Insane person.
Hi Che, Che's in the Discord now. I was just checking Discord.
Hey!
Welcome Che.
Welcome to the Discord. It's a lot of fun.
I've been talking about chicken salad a lot lately, so don't mind me.
Show me potato salad.
Dude, I've also been craving potato salad. I don't know why I've been wanting all these white picnic foods.
I cannot handle potato salad. Cold potatoes is just not a thing that I've ever thought sounded appealing.
I like the mustard sauce that people make with potato salad. The potatoes are just a vehicle to get me that sauce.
Yeah, because it's like, you know what would be great? Fucking cold potatoes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Like, you want some French fries that are also fucking ice cold that we put in the fridge? Hell yeah.
I also like pasta salad, but I've never had a crazy pasta salad. It's usually just cooked pasta and some kind of sauce. It's they don't add a bunch of wild shit to it.
Yeah, pasta salad with like Italian dressing and stuff like that. It's pretty good.
What's cooler than cool, Pierce? The Ice Age? Are we doing Mr.
Dry
Freeze
ice?
quotes? Ice cold. Thank you, Pierce.
Chill. Freeze.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
It's a movie I haven't seen since I was a child.
I watched them. I think I rewatched all 4 of them during COVID. Forever is stupid, but there are some scenes that really hold up. Also, if it wasn't for Batman actively killing a dude at the beginning of Returns, he might be the Batman Returns may have been the most comic accurate Batman movie of them all. Up until maybe Dark Knight, maybe. But yeah, it was surprising how comic accurate Batman Returns was outside of a couple things. Also, they like electrocuted Christopher Walken into a skeleton. Just so weird.
Poor Christopher Walken.
Yeah. Well, spoiler, I guess, for Batman
Christopher
Returns.
not walking anymore, am I right?
Whoa!
Nailed it.
Boo!
Why aren't you
Boo!
why aren't you hosting the stream? Holy shit, you're the star right now. Fuck. God damn.
Hold on, I think Doc was shunning me. What?
I don't understand the context, but I just know that joke black be very.
Shut up, Jock. You're not on stream. Show us your butthole.
Yeah.
I got you
Josh,
to
people,
say yeah
people that aren't on
after.
stream don't get a say.
The butthole.
They say that you're not on stream, you don't get a say.
Why won't you say butthole?
Me? I'm saying butthole
No.
a lot.
No, not no, fucking. Of course you are, but I'm talking about Kate.
Oh, I should
don't
say
leave
butthole.
out the butthole part.
Yeah. I like the bit that we're doing where she just keeps ignoring it and I keep saying outrageous butthole stuff.
Freedom to be truthful.
Buttholes.
I kind of want the short
Funny
boots.
if he
Oh, I
Funnier
thought you
if
were
he
gonna say you kind of want the
we all
butthole.
talk to him immediately. Like, okay, genuinely, do you know how much comedy comes from miscommunication? A lot. The answer is a lot. I don't need to provide any other any other context. I could just, oh, somebody is calling. Is it one of you?
Yeah, that would be hilarious. I used to do that to lag all the time. But what Kate's describing is just playing the straight man, and that's a very important part of comedy. And I respect that she's doing it for me. I love that. I think it's in my head. I'm the audience of my own bit, and I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah, tell him yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Myself.
Here,
Oh shit.
here as he disconnects immediately after hearing that and goes back to sleep. I think it'll be hilarious.
This stream is getting so existential.
That also reminds me. Earlier I looked up like what the difference is with Kewpie mayo from normal mayo. So Kewpie mayo uses either apple cider vinegar or rice wine vinegar, and then egg yolks, which results in a more custardy consistency.
Yeah,
And then it also contains vegetable oil and MSG, along with salt and spices.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I knew it was something to do with the oil because I watched too many cooking TikToks. But
Yeah,
I could
the
not remember
umami flavor is a result of the monosodium glutamate.
Whoa, these
Those are
notes
words.
are crazy.
And it also doesn't throw in a crap ton of sugar like Miracle Whip.
Let's go check the.
Fuck Miracle Whip.
I like Miracle Whip.
because they don't add any sugar, unlike Miracle Whip that adds like
Side
crap
with
ton of
Julian,
sugar.
Miracle Whip is an abomination that ought to be stopped.
I'll keep eating it as long as they keep selling it.
I mean, that's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine, but you're wrong.
Let's see. Common uses for QB: tamago sando,
That's an egg sandwich for people that don't know.
egg salad sandwich typically, potato salad, sushi, arage, takoyaki, pizza topping, okonomiyaki, and then if they blend it with sriracha, it makes spicy mayo.
Nihongo Jozu. Yeah, Nihongo Jozu. Thank you, Pierce. Chiga, hit that.
Man, I'm so hungry.
I am curious about the fucking samurai sauce though. Where it's
I'm
just
about to Bushido.
it's mayo mixed with ketchup, harissa, and sambal.
Who's Harissa?
That's my cousin. She owes me $20.
And apparently it's a French sauce. No, Belgian. I'm sorry, it's
That's
Belgian.
embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Oh, I'm not in love with these boots, but let's see how they look colored.
Apparently the Belgians fucking love mayo. Because they have like 12 different sauces that are all just mayonnaise.
They go along with the arms that I'm looking at.
Oh, there's
I mean-
salsa golf.
Mayo was invented in France, and Belgium was like a disputed territory for the longest time.
So Omni, how
Pants. What was it?
what do you feel about salsa golf as a sauce?
What is salsa golf?
See,
It
my
is
brain-
mayo with ketchup, pimento, oregano, and cumin.
See, my brain instantly went.
Sorry.
I think that's fine, right?
It's an Argentinian,
Yeah, I don't.
and it's served cold.
I'm not Argentinian. Well, most salsa is cold.
Yeah,
I've never put pimento in salsa. I've had pimento in cheese, so I feel like that would add a weird texture to it would make the sauce feel more grainy. I mean, I don't hate it off the top of my head. Ketchup and mayo is basically the base for fry sauce, and you just add seasonings to it. So paprika or cumin, those are pretty typical.
Yeah.
And then adding pimento would probably just add texture. I would try it. I don't think I'm gonna make it because I'm not planning on buying pimentos, but I would try it if somebody gave it to me. Pierce said lately I've been heating up my chile and it's kind of bomb, bro. When you first make salsa, it's hot. Whenever I eat it hot, it's good. I never go back and judge it up.
like
or
make
heat
sure to
it up.
refrigerate it first or anything.
Yeah, you just eat it straight out the blender. It's usually hot. Because remember to make unless you're making like some kind of cold sauce like pico de gallo or something, you're going to heat up your chiles to get flavor out of them and to possibly get the skins off. Depends on what.
Yeah,
kind of
like
chile.
roast them and stuff.
Yeah. And then you just pop them straight in a blender with water or hot water, and you blend it, and you just pour it out, and that shit is good to go. You just eat it, add salt to taste, you're done. So like when we make it, you can just eat it like immediately. And it's hot, it's good. But I remember taking the time to heat my salsa. I could see how that'd be good though, Pierce. Maybe I'll try that. I don't remember this fight. We're gonna see what happens.
Which one is it?
We are fighting the Phonics in the
Oh, that's P3.
in Pandemonium.
Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. A lot of AoEs. Orange
my
on
ley
orange.
lines!
Orange on orange. Not fucking hard to see at all. Not annoying.
Orange on orange fucking violence.
Fucking. It's fucking orange AoEs on an orange field. It's like, it's not hard. AoE markers on an orange field. It's not hard to see or anything. It's fucking. We didn't think. Fucking. Square Enix is an indie company. They couldn't think these things through before they do it.
No.
Oh, Pierce, we were talking earlier. You'd appreciate this because you're also in the area. Do you remember the mango habanero salsa from Taco Cabana? That shit was the best. I used to get it all the time. It was so good.
You know what would be a fun thing to do if and when we all get together? Because I kind of feel like it's gonna happen. We just need to actually find a excuse to do it.
What is like gay sex?
Furry convention.
I could do a furry convention.
Starting the revolution?
Actually, I don't. Actually, that was.
I was going to. I mean, I was going to suggest more along the lines of, hey, let's like have a charcuterie tasting. Why the fuck not?
That's so white. That's so shit.
Charcuterie.
Hey, you give me 100 guesses. I never would have thought charcuterie tasting.
Yeah, charcuterie board.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yes.
Are we going to have wine with it?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'll do charcuterie and wine, and we'll get grape juice for Scott.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, it's just meat, cheeses, and a drink. Like, hell yeah.
Eh? We could eat
Prosciutto,
some
some salami, fancy salami, not none of that basic ass normal fucking normal.
I know they're.
Salt.
I
Yeah,
know they're basic.
Julian will provide the salami.
Yeah, I know they're basic, but I do love club crackers.
As you should.
I mean, they're not bad. I used to go through like sleeves of those when I was a kid.
Cannot be good for you.
Oh, probably not, but
Yeah,
I
get
still
it.
did it.
I get it.
Like,
Am I supposed
Shoot
to be
fireballs at
standing
me!
there?
you know, I still wish Final Fantasy 13 was actually on the fucking PlayStation. But they've never put out like an HD version or something, like some kind of like, here's a collection. Like, you know, the first 3 Final Fantasies. It's like, no.
They
Or
fucking
the
did
3
that
13
after
games.
I just did what I did last June. I would lose.
That's
my
probably why they would do it. It's
fucking
just
mind.
just to fuck you.
Oh my
mean, I don't wanna-
god.
I mean, I don't want to hear I don't want to hear it. I've had this happen before.
More people should play that game, but if they did that to me, I'd fucking shit my pants out of anger. I don't know what would happen.
You can pull a zone act and punch your own balls
Just destroy my nut.
in solidarity.
You know, I go out and buy an original version of a game, and then they fucking come out with an HD collection and just insult me.
They do that with a lot of DS games, so I'm not too surprised. What game are you talking about? Julian?
Not.
What game are you talking about?
Fucking what was it?
I don't think he knows.
No, it was something on PS3. I'm trying to remember. It was on my PS3.
Okay.
Ah! I'm on fire!
What do I need? I need on hardwood.
Oh yeah, when I got. Oh yeah, I went out and got fucking like I actually went out and got an original copy of fucking Metal Gear Solid to play it, and then it came out on PS3 for the HD collection.
Oh. Oh, well.
Well, you mean on this one?
Well, you bought it. You
Or
didn't
like on
finish it, did
PS4.
you?
I didn't get a
Yeah,
chance to
you
play
didn't
it.
finish it.
Yeah.
Do every bit of content in it.
Every platinum, every super boss, every secret boss. That's what I did for 13.
That's your fault.
It's my burden, my curse,
Besides, you could get it on PC anyway.
and also
so
my
it's like-
privilege. I
don't
had to play them.
Yeah, he had to
all
play it on
P-
PC.
okay. I just say
I mean, the
platinum
only way to
because
play it is PC or 360. Like,
it's-
You know what? I don't care about the plot. Skip it.
I just say platinum because people know that it's just easier to say than all achievements. But
Yeah.
I got all the achievements is what it means, and they're the same ones you get on PlayStation. So I don't differentiate
yeah.
Text her
The
back.
only difference is you don't have the
platinum
extra
trophy.
one as the platinum trophy. Like, but yes, it is all the same requirements.
I can't skip this.
Okay. I was gonna try on some pants. I
Oh,
think I bought these from
Crisis
the
Core
shop.
is also on here free, but I already bought that.
Yeah, I think these look.
Oh man, I could download Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach because that's one of the free games this month.
Oh.
Yay!
Hey.
I am curious about this Ender Lilies game. It looks interesting.
Why does that sound familiar to me? I think this is a good fit. I think
It's looks like some kind of like Metroidvania type thing. Looks really nice.
Does this sound familiar?
Called Ender Lilies Quietus of the Nights. Here, let me pull up a picture of it. Oh, okay.
I think that was a game I was keeping my eye on. Oh, did because I know both of you are Dynasty Warriors fans. Did either of you check out that trailer I posted for the new Dynasty Warriors?
So I forgot to actually post because I had already seen the ones from China Joy,
Yeah.
I think it was. So I saw the trailers on there already. They did both walkthroughs.
Yeah, the one I posted was like the Japanese developer going over it and explaining
Yeah.
what it was, the same concept from China Joy. I liked it. I thought it looked good.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like,
The
it'll be kind of interesting watching or playing a Dynasty Warriors on a PS5 now, like fully next gen.
Yeah, you can tell that they what do you call it? Put a lot of work into their fog system. And I was saying with fog, if they can add ray tracing to help with the lighting, I think that would help it a lot. But I don't know if Koei Tecmo is going to do something like that unless it's like some post game patch or something. But it looks good. It looks fun. I think I was excited when I finally heard they were making a current gen Dynasty Warriors, and I'm glad I'm not disappointed by it.
Yeah, like I'll definitely be picking it up. I can tell you that. It's interesting though that you're playing as like an unique character, like an OG or OC. Like, yeah, I'm gonna play through as an OC in the Three Kingdoms.
I mean, how many times are the Three Kingdoms gonna go to War Scout before they have to come up with somebody else?
Yeah, but now that they've also adapted more of the stories, so try and like flesh it out more according to them. Like parts that have never been adapted before in Dynasty Warriors.
It's like Dynasty Warriors could. It's like they could. To be honest, them coming up with original.
Part of me really wants to just read Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Like,
it's like I played so many games. Like, just there's so many games
how
that
many
reference
books
it.
are there in Romance of the Three Kingdoms?
So many things that reference it. Might as well.
In my younger and more vulnerable kingdoms, my three set. It's a great Gatsby reference for anybody that caught it.
I have never read that in my entire life, nor have I ever watched the
You
movie
have.
or
You
anything
didn't
else.
finish the quote, so it just kind of meh.
Yeah. Well, because that part is the only part I confidently remember. In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father said to me, or laid upon me something. He's just talking about advice that his dad said about accepting your place, and it all turns full circle when Gatsby gets himself killed. Spoiler alert.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't Gatsby, it was Daisy who got Gatsby killed.
Yeah. There's more to it. I love it personally. But like that quote is the famous literature.
Remember, Scott? Fucking some school, most normal schools make people read The Great Gatsby. No, ours had us fucking read
The
Jungle.
Jungle?
The Jungle.
Oh. Yikes. Y'all okay?
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
fine. Did you know that children's hands used to accidentally get cut up by meat grinders and end up in people's fucking sausages?
Yeah, I mean,
And
to
unfortunately,
be fair, as I've gotten older, I also learned that they used to add copper to pickles in order to make them more green. So, like, I mean, they used to do a lot of shit to food. Like, there's a reason we have the FDA.
Like, explicitly because of the jungle. The jungle was like one of the things that actually.
Yes, it was one of the things that made it more mainstream, like the knowledge of it mainstream, which caused them to be like, wait a second, we should
Also,
probably look into this. And then realized, holy shit, what are we eating?
Sometimes I feel like the FDA doesn't want me to thrive.
I mean, fun fact too, like ketchup back in the day, before like Heinz, used to throw sawdust in there.
I mean, why not, right? A little bit of hair up on your
Candy, it's mostly sawdust.
And then we were watching TV tonight too, and they were talking about like the evolution of hard candies. And they're like, yeah, back in the day, hard candies were just like a way to get medicine. So like, you have like depression, you go to the store, you get a hard candy with some heroin in it, and then you were good. Like, wait, what? Yeah, I guess, yeah, you probably weren't too upset about your depression when you just ate some candy with heroin.
And this is why Coca-Cola got popular.
Like, there was a lot of shit that they were just like, yeah, this is fine.
This is
I will,
fine.
I will say,
I mean-
just on that quick note, heroin is very different from cocaine. I've never tried
Yeah.
either, but I know enough. They're very
I also know that, like, a popular weight loss method back in, like, the early 1900s was tapeworms.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
You would just take a tapeworm egg and ingest it, and then that way you could eat whatever you wanted because the tapeworm was,
They use it in food.
eating a portion of your food.
Drugs, bro. Pierce said drugs, bro. Why they gotta say it's bad when they use it in food like it was nothing? I don't know, man. I will say if we're asking that like sincerely, drugs change over time. The cocaine we have, and the marijuana we have now is not the same as it was back then. They're probably
No,
changing,
and that is a true.
Chemically altered.
Yeah, that shit has evolved. Oh yeah, okay. I figured you were kidding, but if I didn't get that thought out of my head, it would have been gnawing at me. Like me on my heroin-filled hot dogs.
No medium. No medium. The medium rare.
Julian, I was half paying attention. What did you say heroin was in?
I didn't say heroin was anything. I
Okay,
said coke
then
used to be in coke. Cocaine used to be in coke. Everybody knows
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, it was cocaine, it was wine, and like 2 other drugs. And that was mostly because the dude that invented coke had a big drug addiction,
You on both sides.
and he actually sold like the rights to coke in order to like pay off some drug debts and shit like that.
All the paths.
I don't know if I was just more aware than most, or maybe this guy thought he was still talking to middle schoolers. But when I was in college, for the short time I was, I had a professor who walked in and he was like, "Every year I go to Bolivia or someplace in South America and I bring back a little bit of cocaine. They can't stop me because of da 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 da." And he was like, "Yeah, sometimes I just chew on it." And he pulled out some like a leaf.
Oh,
that
the
they
coca leaves?
Yeah, and he started chewing
Yeah.
it, and I guess he was expecting us to be all impressed. I was like, I really couldn't give a shit, dude. What? How do I pass your class?
Like, what is this? Yeah,
What does this have to
is
do
this gonna
with,
be on? Is this gonna be on the test?
Yeah.
What does this have to do with my literature? What's it do with my literature final?
Yeah.
It's like he just wanted to brag about it.
It felt
Was
to
pretty
me
much
it felt
it.
like it. Maybe I was a hater, but
I've old money, and I've old money, or I have mob connections, so don't fuck with me.
Yeah, it
Is
just
that
felt
what
like
you're
something
saying?
that didn't really need to be brought up.
Yeah.
I hate that I love the boots that I use tomes for because I don't want to spend money on. I don't want to spend my tomes on them. But they're the
Oh,
ones
yeah,
that
it's
speak
nice
the
and
most
rainy.
to me. Would you say buy some panties? What?
Yeah.
Yes, it's nice and rainy.
Oh, nice and rainy. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Oh my god, yes. Very happy. Oh, okay. Everything is super happy. And
Speaking
awesome.
of which, I think I need to get some new underwear.
I do need to buy.
Okay.
Some underwear.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do too. Everyone in this household needs new underwear. Shopping.
Sexy underwear.
Yeah, she's
Julian,
gonna
what
buy
is
Jacques that
sexy underwear
G-string.
for you? Oh, I thought you were talking about you, Julian.
No, yes, I'm talking about me.
Yeah. What's sexy for you? If you don't
Jockstrap.
mind me asking.
Jock straps.
Just straight up jockstrap.
Yeah.
There's not lingerie you can buy.
I mean, there is lingerie I could buy, but I don't want lingerie because I don't like wearing
Yeah,
lingerie.
I'm too fat and stinky for that. If I spend money on a lot of money on underwear, it's gonna fucking ruin one way or another. So I'd rather.
Oh
just
no!
get something-
If I buy a jackstrap, it's only gonna be for one thing and one thing specifically, and we all know what it is.
Yeah, to move to the side.
Yeah. Ease of access.
Exactly.
I was gonna make a joke and say sometimes you're too gay, but I was like, no, you could be gayer.
I could be.
You
I could be.
very
I could
well
be absolutely insufferable.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Have
Well-
you not hit your quota, man? I
Quota.
Yeah, he's
Excuse
gonna
me?
reach his gay quota.
get a quota.
Fucking, I hit the gay quota. Fucking compared to everybody else around here, I hit it plenty fine. Uh,
I don't know what to play.
Oh,
I don't know what I feel like playing right now.
can Jack really consider himself part of the community still when he's in a committed relationship?
Well, I'm definitely not straight,
I don't know.
so
I think it depends on whether Jacques like jacking it still to gay porn.
Of course he is.
So then he's still bi. Like if he just immediately stopped everything that wasn't, you know.
Yeah, but you don't hear him talking
with
about
female,
dudes.
like-
He doesn't talk.
Well, yeah,
he doesn't
because
get
he's
his-
in a
He still
relationship.
talk about dudes.
I want to put it out there real quick. We are aware that bi is not something you earn through your actions. It's just who you are. We're just being stupid. So people know, we're not like.
I don't know. I would
I'm allowed
question
to say
someone
this
that
as
claimed.
bisexual.
I would claim or question someone that said they were bi but never showed any interest in the like
I would
in
argue,
one gender.
I would argue just
Because
never
if you-
question them, just let them.
No, if they're a close friend, I'm gonna question them on that shit.
I would question.
I mean, if they're a rando, I'm not gonna question them. But like, as a close friend, I'm gonna be like, "Are you really though, or do you just like, are you just saying that for the clout?"
That feels like an
I have-
invitation.
Jack hasn't said
that feels like you're
anything about a
asking them to
dude's
suck
ass
your dick.
forever to me.
wow. Wow,
That's
Scott.
like, Julian, I saw this. Julian, I read this.
I-
I read this.
well,
joke,
like,
and this dude's ass is
How should I
amazing.
put this? If you have a bunch of other friends that are, you're just like, yeah, I'm totally bi, even though you only ever, you know, like dudes or you only ever like women. It's like, no, clearly
Holy shit!
you're not bi.
I gotta.
What?
I gotta tell this story. There's the comedian Adam Carolla, and before he went super right wing, I used to listen to his podcast. This was like 8 or 9 years ago.
Oh,
And
Adam
he had
Carolla.
this bit. He had this bit. It was like the world is changing in the future, and it's gonna be weird to be straight. So your son would be like at the playground, and his friends would be like, "Hey, this kid doesn't suck dick. No, I suck dick. I suck dick all the time. I'm gay as a twisty straw. Like I'm not straight at all. There's no way. Get him!" And then he just gets his ass kicked by a bunch of dudes because he's not
Yeah.
gay enough. Which is basically what you're explaining, Scott. He's got to prove that he's gay.
No, in all honesty, it's just a matter of like, I would say that like, I think that they were just confused if they only ever liked one gender and never showed any interest in like the other genders, but claimed they were bi. It's like I think that you might just be confused on what you are because
Or you're just
Like-
what's it called? What's the word called I'm looking for?
because like
There is
Jacques
a- there
clearly still shows interest
shit.
in dudes in certain ways. He's just in a committed relationship with Kate.
There
Like,
are people who it's like
Kidding
I-
me? People look at attractive people and we're like, hey man, look at that.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's
I don't speak for Scott. If somebody tells me they're bi, they're bi. In my book, just go do whatever you gotta do. I
If
don't,
again.
Or-
I say like if you're a close friend, I'm gonna question that shit.
he's gonna ask.
If you're a
What are you
rando,
into?
I'm not going to. But if you're a close friend and I'm like, I've never seen you like ever show interest in a dude, yet you claim you're bi.
Where is the?
Like, are you really though? Like,
Oh shit!
When's the last time you looked? When's the last time you looked at gay porn? Where's the evidence?
so
I can hear him.
yes,
in the
no, I'm
background.
not just asking randos. Like,
He's still talking with somebody.
Bi curious.
Thank you.
talking with someone but not us.
that's what it
Oh,
sounds
I
like
see
to
how
me.
it is.
He can't hide from me. I know where he is.
Oh, he can talk in VR chat, but he can't talk with us.
He's not even in VR chat. He's in another fucking Discord.
Oh, so he's just hiding, or he's just hanging out with his fucking other friends? Damn.
I-
That's just mean.
Yeah, that's fucked up,
He
John.
doesn't even like us anymore.
He's hanging out with friends, other friends who are also my friends. You know, maybe I want to hang out with them too.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I like these friends, not those fucking friends.
Yeah, those friends stress me out. Those friends question how much dick I love.
I don't question Jux.
I do.
I know he is. like, I'm like, I know he's bi. Like,
I do.
I question it.
Wait, how do I swap from
Because
Umbral
giving
Ice
Jock a hard time gives
at
me
this
life.
at this level? How do I do that without losing my?
well,
thread?
I mean, you're not wrong there.
Am I
That
just
giving
using
Jux a hard time
transpose?
is just fun, but
I guess I just use transpose.
If I'm not giving Jacques a hard time, there's
But no.
something wrong with me. Or
Tell Jacques to
something wrong
fuck himself for hanging out with that group of friends and not this group of friends.
They're playing Dead by Daylight or something.
No,
I think they're just chatting.
I could
I just hear
literally-
him randomly talking.
I could literally go into that chat right now and call him out.
Can you? I'm not even in that Discord.
He invited me a while back. I can go back there.
Wow.
idiot.
Wow. Like, I'm not even allowed in that Discord, but fuck it, sure.
You're not missing too much. It's mostly just like them asking each other if they want to play League of Legends.
Besides talking to that.
I see how it is, though.
Wait, do I have to use this? Do I have
Damn.
to use Blizzard too? No. What the fuck does this work?
Blizzard 2!
You know what? I'm gonna make my own other Discord with blackjack and hookers, and Jock won't be allowed.
Scott, you already have one.
What are you talking about? Like, Jock's in that one. Like,
Well, then kick him out of it.
I guess I just have to restart my rotation every single time pass.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god.
I will be giving
Help.
Jock a hard time about that. Now that I know Omni's in that Discord too.
Oh god, I'm dying. Someone help.
We're all dying. Hey,
No, not
Bobby's
like
Yeah,
that.
it's just a matter of on how fast we're going.
Not like that.
Hi, Bobby. How's it going?
don't
Do
know
I
what I want.
transpose? I guess I transpose.
I transpose you a question.
What?
How much for you to
Oh.
tickle my balls? What? That's not
What?
something like that.
That's a question.
Yeah.
What's the answer?
Chop chop.
Don't give an
I'm
answer.
saying-
Someone might actually dare you on that.
I don't know if it was a typo or not, but he said, "Hey, Skog." Is that an inside joke? Skog. Okay, it was a typo. Skog.
No. Okay.
That's his new
Hey,
name now. Hello, Scott.
Whoever
It's Bobby. It's
whoever
Bobby.
is saying that.
He-
Oh, Bobby's here. Okay.
That's why I was asking.
That
if
it
it was an inside
definitely
joke.
that it definitely wasn't a typo.
Hey, Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a typo if it's Bobby.
Yeah, cool, dude. Like, we're fucking. Well, there's no reason to pull any harder than this. We both officially work
Nah,
for Rats
you-
now. Oh, Bobby's working for Disney now?
Are you?
He said we both work for Rats, unless it's a different rat.
Yeah,
for
he
Chuck E.
works for
Cheese?
Mickle, he works for Mickle Mouse over in fucking in Dismaland.
Great work.
But
Solid.
where are you at now?
Different rat. He said different rat. I don't know which rat
Oh.
he's talking about.
I think he's talking about a different rat than
Is he
what
talking about Chuck E. Cheese?
or is he correcting us and saying it's not Chuck E. Cheese?
I don't know what other rats there are if it's not Chuck E. Cheese.
Unless he's working for GameStop and calling them rats.
Oh man, I went off on GameStop. I was fucking heated.
Oh, did you see the other thing I posted about
Yeah,
GameStop's
yeah.
thing? Yeah.
Get wild.
See, I wish we had, like, watching British one, like, game collectors. I wish we had CEX instead of fucking GameStop, because they just seem like a better company.
I've never heard of CEX before. I will tell you, anybody that tries to make a move in the U.S. is not gonna make it because GameStop has a monopoly on fucking anything.
Well,
game selling.
GameStop will be gone before long, but
Because I've-
but no, CEX has, it's like GameStop's original thing, like, you know, you can buy, trade games and stuff like that. But they have like an expanded retro line. They sell Blu-rays, movies, like DVDs and stuff like that. They do a ton of shit. You can order from their website, and you can order whether it's complete in box, missing a manual, like just the disc. They have different price points for those. They have different, like, you can just buy knowing what you're gonna get. Various things. Like, it's run better. It's like what GameStop used to be way back in the day, except updated. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
It sounds good.
So
I don't know what
so
the
EV
overhead
game.
would be like in the U.S., but it would be crazy.
So it's EV
I don't
game.
know, but
Bobby said
like,
fucking GameStop just trashed GA overnight and tried to not tell anyone. Bobby, check my Discord and see the rant I posted in there. I made my feelings well
Yeah.
known.
because
I'm so
when I first showed or posted that like page like thing saying about it going away, I didn't realize they deleted everything. I just thought they you know, weren't gonna keep publishing it. I didn't realize they annihilated the whole fucking site.
Yeah, I'm also boycotting Bobby. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and protest or nothing. I'm not gonna spend any more money there. But yeah, I went to the website immediately because I mean, for anybody that ever talks about game preservation, as a hobby and as part of our community, so for them to just delete all that content, I mean, it's
It's
gone.
insane.
We can't top tens, opinions, interviews, just all kinds of information. It's a history of our hobby and our industry, and it's just gone. Trash AI apology and delete. Yeah, it's just it's so I was so upset.
Because
Again, go to my Discord if you want my full ranting on that.
Yeah, it is bullshit that they would do something like that instead of just like, oh, we're not gonna keep up, like updating it, but it's there, like it's just hanging out. Like I would have been okay with that, and that's what I thought it was. But no, they were just like, okay, nuke it. But the problem is, like, all of these CEOs and boards and stuff nowadays are just doing this for companies where they're like, yeah, let's just run these companies into the ground to make a bunch of money and call it a day. Like, we don't need to care about anything. And it's starting to really piss me off more than it already was.
Bobby said over 30 years unpreserved history gone and played. Yeah, again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of it's preserved thanks to the Wayback Machine, but clearly not all of it.
Nowhere near enough.
I still have a bunch of mine.
Their Twitter's still up, and their YouTube is still up. Last I checked, so you can get some stuff there. But again, if you
but it's a fraction of what it was.
If you read my rant again, there was a time I was a huge fan of GameStop for all kinds of reasons, but there was so much more on their website that wasn't saved to YouTube or to their magazines. There was so much exclusive content and interviews and stories and breaking news, like moments in history that are just top tens. All the Darth, if you remember the April Fool's issues of Game Informer, the Darth whatever,
yeah.
those were all posted there. They're all gone. It's just gone.
Literally just trying to get me to get y'all off on this freaking
Darth Clark, yeah, thank you, Bobby.
It's just sad to see, but it's the way of the world now, and it sucks. Like, no one cares about preserving anything. They're just like, okay, moving on.
Who was gonna stop them?
Nobody. Yeah.
And it's been.
I mean, hell, even people at work that I talk to are like, "You buy DVDs and like Blu-rays, like."
And again,
why would you buy? They're like, "Why would you buy anything? It's on streaming." And I'm like, "Yeah,
why do you buy books?
Because streaming can just suddenly go away." And this like, nope, this is not on streaming anywhere. Sorry, too bad, so sad.
And even with that point, it was all digital content. All of their articles and stuff was digital content. It was there. It could have just been archived and never touched again. But they just nuked it.
Yeah, all they had to do was literally archive the site and call it a day. But no, they wanted to take the easy way out of just being like, okay, we can cut server costs, boom, done. Hell, even if we had known, like if people had known widely that it was going to get nuked, a lot of people could have saved pretty much the whole, like all the site.
That was the other thing. It was the disrespect to the fans and the editors because they had no idea. They had just put out a podcast episode. I haven't listened to their podcast in a while, but if you check their feed, they had just put out a podcast episode.
I mean, hell, they were literally they had an exclusive deal for all of the new
Dragon Age
stuff for Dragon Age. So like, all of that was in the works or already done. And it's gone, like, without ever seeing the light of day.
I don't know.
Which also probably pisses off a lot of the Dragon Age developers because they did a bunch of interviews and stuff for media hype that is gone. Like, that was all press stuff that was going to promote their game.
Yeah, all my thoughts and feelings are on the Discord if you want to check them out. I was very heated about all of it.
I will say though, GameStop hasn't been like good in quite a long time. I think I've gone to GameStop maybe twice in the entire last year. And mostly just because I happened to be nearby one and just walked in it.
Yeah, I get that feeling.
Like, it wasn't like, oh man. Like, there was times I used to go to GameStop. Now it's just like, yeah, I guess I'm already here. I can check GameStop real quick.
The only reason I even set foot near it because it's literally down the street from my house, in walking distance.
Yeah.
But so is fucking Walmart. So I need anything new, I just get it from there.
I wish I could do this hat, but without the face mask.
I don't know. Like nowadays, if I buy a physical copy, I just order it off Amazon.
Yeah, there are more outlets than GameStop now, which I'm sure they hate. When I was when I was working there a long time ago, they were trying to get us to move over and figure out ideas on how to retain customers and price match Amazon and shit.
Well, if they hadn't started going shitty, they would have been fine. Because they used to be like, for gamers and have decent business models and stuff. And then they started, having their employees, instead of just being knowledgeable about games and stuff, having to try and promote insurance plans and credit cards and other shit in order to actually get hours in order to, do things. And it's like...
Oh my god, I did it!
An entire company that just sells dirty tchotchkes.
What did you do, Kate?
I got through...
I really think GameStop really went to fun when they bought Think Geek like idiots.
I told you could do it. Trial through adversity.
Oh my god, I got to the forge. Oh my god. Let me activate this.
Yay! Maybe I'll do this hat instead of the traditional hat.
Yeah, I don't know why GameStop bought ThinkGeek. I don't know why they thought that was a great idea.
It's not.
Like, that failed almost immediately for them.
I was working there when they started that whole thing. They wanted to extend their reach so that they could get more money. They wanted to become a center more than just for gamers, and they also wanted to reach out into our other interests, and again, this goes into why cookies on websites and shit and like selling your information is also dangerous. They thought that, oh well, we know that our gamers do like these things, let's bring those things into our place so that when they want to get those things, they'll just stay and shop at our place, without understanding that we have brand loyalties and there's different levels of quality and all this other stuff that goes into our purchasing decisions. It was just bad. Bobby said...
I mean, I was fine when they were selling DVDs and stuff, but...
I'm trying to work on something here. Bobby said, Funko is screwing everyone at the moment. What a huge loss. Huge fire still incoming on those things, yeah. I don't know what they're thinking.
They've been getting rid of, literally pallet loads of Funkos for years at this point.
I hate Funkos. I hate Funko Pops so much.
I think Funko is realizing the Pops was just a fad and it's dying off.
And then no one's gonna buy this shit. No one's gonna buy this shit in mass anymore because most people don't really give it. They're tired of fucking buying plastic abominations. Especially since a lot more people are finding out there are better quality looking things out there that cost is just the same. Fucking get an Android for the same amount of money.
An Android is not the same amount of money. An Android is about $60 versus $12.
The collector market fell. The bottom fell right out.
I went to a random anime store that was selling it for the same price as Funkos or something. Selling it for
they were probably fake if they were selling them for $12.
Oh no, I looked at it. It was.
This is
quality wasn't. It had no interchangeable. There's nothing interchangeable about it. Essentially,
that's not a real Android. Then
it was super. It was Oh no. It was
Androids come with accessories.
Not this one.
That is a fact of Android.
Why did they sell it with it then? Why did they sell it with it?
Because it was a bootleg from AliExpress.
I really don't want to spend my tomes on the boots though, but fashion is endgame, right?
It still look, well, the funny thing is, I bet that bootleg still looked way better than an Android did. Not an Android, fucking Funko Pop
Are there
did.
any more duties that I gotta do? Oh, I gotta wait for this.
I mean, I'm not gonna deny that, but it's still fake.
All right, let's do the other stuff.
God damn it!
I own a few Funko Pops, and that's it. I think I have a total of maybe.
I have two. One of them that
7 or 8. Almost all of them are Kingdom Hearts ones.
One of them is Kingdom Hearts related. The other one I don't want to talk about.
Bobby or Pierce, do you know if people are pentamelding the 710 crafting guild here? And if they
I realized what the other one was.
Pentamelding into them?
Took me a second.
Uh-oh. I'm out of cards.
I don't want to fuck.
Donald, kill! Donald, I said kill, not heal me! Donald, murder!
The crafting 710 gear. The crafting eye level 710. I want to know if people are pentamelding it or not. So like for example, I was able to craft my own set of 710 gear for my scholar, but all the materia slots are empty, and I don't know if people are pentamelding this gear, and if so, what they're pentamelding. Do either of you know what people are melding materia into it?
I haven't heard of anybody pentamelding anything yet on battle gear. Most of them are bitching about how they have to do it for fucking
I did it already.
Or fucking crafting gear.
I did it
because
already.
crafting gear is necessary for fucking pentamelding.
Yeah, I'm figuring out that people. I'm figuring out I wouldn't pentameld that if you are not doing Savage. Well, I want to get into I want to start doing Extreme and Savage.
Oh, Omni, don't waste your time on PF. Don't waste your time doing all the pentamelding with PF.
Well, I need goals now because I've
half of those motherfuckers aren't even pentamelding in PF.
Well, it's not about what they do; it's about what I do. If you're not doing, yeah, but I want to start learning and start doing it. So I'm curious, especially since I do hunt trains, so I've got so many crack clusters to spend on materia and shit. So like, I might as well. And the only two
He's got all of the crack.
The only two that I would pentameld would be Scholar and Black Mage. Those are the only ones I play at any kind of high level.
Can't use crack clusters to get. There's no way to get crafted
I wouldn't
material.
pentameld if you're not. I would just do the first 2 slots. Yeah, I have the materia for them though. But it's weird because I'm doing it live with everybody else, so I'm learning. There's this gear and this gear and all the other shit. So I'm learning, but I want to do it. Like it's something I want to do.
Can you get?
Yeah, he's a
crafted
crafter through
material
and
with
through.
the cracked clusters.
Yeah, that's what you spend them on.
Okay, so you can just use that and just sell it back to people, right? Because there's plenty of, every time, especially whenever a new
Yeah. Yes.
a new patch comes out, because there's always new gear and people
Yeah,
always want.
you're not wrong. That is a way to make money, but I want to put it on my gear, and I have so many.
You'll still have
Yeah,
plenty left over after that.
Joy it. You have to remember, Omni's a crafter.
But
this
our
is what
brains
he
are
finds
different,
joy
Julian.
in.
How do I put this? I don't want advice on what to do. I want the answer to my question, if that makes sense.
The answer to your question is it's a waste of time.
The answer to my question is like yes or no. Are they? I didn't ask if it's a waste of time. It's my time to waste however I want. So if you act like you,
No one pentamelds normal gear unless they're doing unless they have a static already doing extremes. I
want to learn how to do that.
Well, you'd have to either start a static or join a static. Or
Pierce. So for people that oh shit, never mind. Get out of here.
And she's back again.
Well, we'll go have it.
Welcome back. Yeah, I want to do it. I'm not asking for advice on straying away from it. I'm asking advice on how to do it.
To start a static.
That's an option as well. I could do that.
Oh,
But I would like to get my gear set up first because it's my gear and I want to be ready. And I just want to do it.
If I was currently playing Omni, I would let you know the answer to your actual question.
Thank you.
But Omni, if you're gonna, forget it. Because you have to like also set it up around others because you can just randomly optimize for just generic stuff, but it'd be best to optimize it for a group if you're gonna optimize it that much.
Here.
If you there's some messages from Pearson Bobby. It'll tell you what you can get crit all melded up and then go with crit and then DEET and DH. Determination and what is DH?
Direct hit.
Direct hit. I said
Direct
yes,
hit
you can do it. All right. Wait, are we fighting these
Direct
things? We're not fighting these
determinations.
things already.
Direct hit determination.
Oh, okay. They're safe. They're safe first time here. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Where is our tank?
I love direct hit determination.
Healing gear is a bit weird this tier and has some pieces that are better as pentamelded over Savage. Interesting. Oh shit.
Wait, what room am I in and which room am I facing? Is it this room? Yes, it is. Okay. Wait, what room is this? It's a calm bounty. Fuck it. Fuck it. Destroy it. I don't need an empty calm bounty room. turn that shit into a fucking boogaloo and give me
And
some
the
shit.
reason, excuse me, the reason I was asking for advice from Pierce and Bobby is because typically, like when I pentamelded my gear in on my crafting and my gathering, excuse me, I used icy veins, and they had a guide and they walked me through it and they explained why what they made the suggestions they did, and I went through it, and I have some pretty powerful crafting and gathering gear. But they don't have anything because the update is so new. They don't have the stuff for the battle gear yet. So I was curious about Pierce and Bobby's opinion because they actively do that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
What race was literally,
to ask
what race
them,
was
like-
literally on Tuesday? Was literally last week.
Well, yeah, but your advice is for me to not do it, and right? Why would I ask you for advice if you're gonna make me not do stuff? You know what I
Because you
mean?
don't have unless you're really gonna start a stat.
Yeah, and especially
that's
stuff
not-
that he wants to try
I say this
doing.
with all respect. I say this with all due respect. That's not your worry, right? Like I want to know the information because I'm planning to do it, and just because I'm not doing it right now doesn't mean I won't do it or that I can't prepare to do it, right? I'm a guy who's about doing stuff. I don't want reasons to not do stuff. I want to know how to do the stuff.
It's not hard how to do it.
Yeah, Pierce, you're more than welcome to jump on Discord.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
we're in
know,
open
are
chat
you-
for a reason.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Pierce.
Hey.
Welcome, Pierce.
Hey. Hi. Thank you. Let me get you this because healer gear is really weird this tier. We didn't get a best in slot thing until like 2 days ago because they were testing everything.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's terrible because we have a bunch of. Usually, you want to go for crit dead gear on everything. And healers this time around have a bunch of stuff that's high spell speed, high dead, high crit, and it's a mess. So let me get you.
Is that on all healers? Because some healers do more instant cast than they do the
Yes,
normal cast.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
because all your attacks are. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the gear is technically universal for all the healers, right? So that's why it just depends. But
But
because this time around you want to go with a slower cast speed versus a faster one.
is there any particular reason for that?
I don't know the actual numbers behind it. I mean, I have like I said, I have some gear set lists that have numbers associated to them, but it's more the more you cast, right? You'd think that the more spells you cast, the more damage you're gonna do, but you're eventually gonna run out of mana. So
Yeah.
as they say,
That
right?
is the biggest
Yeah.
issue that's been since this expansion began. That a lot of healers that are wasting a lot of mana, and lucid dreaming don't do enough to give it back.
It does not.
So you want to keep your spell speeds low or to under a certain threshold.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me, like I said, let me get you the list because I made one.
Because I
but-
think this might be the first time in a while that piety is actually has been necessary for some people. Not when the like.
Yeah. Well,
I remember
it's
people
not
bitching
necessarily
about
necessary.
piety for a while. Bitching about
For
piety
prog,
before
maybe.
Extreme came out.
Let
Before
me
the
see.
current fucking
You said
before the
Scholar,
current
right?
Came out.
Scholar is what I'm playing. Yeah, Scholar and Black Mage
shit.
would be what I'm playing.
Where is my healing room?
Not determination. You want the crit
There.
heals. That's why not determination. Bobby said determination.
Crit healing.
Crit makes them, obviously crit, but dead
Affects
also makes them
the amount of
chunky.
damage removed
When
with
crit
physical
doesn't.
as well as the amount of HP restored during healing spells.
Big
That's
num-
with determination. Okay.
Here
Numbers.
is a week
Big
one
heal.
best in slot for Scholar.
That's
If you want to make that your goal, you can, because it has
Meaty
some
shields
EX
and
trials,
lots of crits. And big numbers.
some trial stuff.
You
What
can
is-
post
So
it.
hello?
You can post it in Final Fantasy, or
Oh,
you can
yeah,
DM me, whichever one.
Oh, I've done all the rooms already.
Do you have?
Bleh.
Okay, yeah,
Already do it. Okay.
that's that. And then let me get the white mage, because the white mage group had theirs up for everybody.
I gotta finish getting shit from I gotta finish getting my gear for the tank so I can start putting materia in it so I could actually get through Valley Armada without people dying.
Yeah, because I don't even have my savage stuff pentamilded. I'm just letting you know, right?
Can you pentameld Savage gear? I thought any
No,
of
no,
that
no.
gear you.
All right, I meant gear 4 savage, which
Oh.
is the crafted 710. Sorry. I don't even have all of the
I'm sure you both got like crafters in your statics and stuff, but I do have like tricked out crafters and gatherers if you ever need an extra hand in anything, since you're helping me.
Oh, I always craft my own stuff, but I appreciate if you ever get mats for glamour, I will let you. I will let you know because that I go.
For the scientist gear.
I already have that.
But is that what you mean, or what do you mean?
Yeah, but yes, yeah, stuff like that is what I go for usually. So here's a list. Oh no, they changed it because they had a bunch of different ones.
My free company's
there's two.
crafter is slowly going insane over how much material they've wasted.
It's a lot.
She is going.
So
it's like
here,
if you have any material, it's like maybe.
here's a full list of everything, right? Let me label it.
Can I sell any more item cards? Yes, I can. One. Do I really need low-level item cards?
That, if you want to look at that, it has the set names on the left, and then the damage. The other one is white mage, so this is just white mage specific. But if you want to see the difference in damage, like 2.5 is the last time that you're looking at, and I don't know if you're looking at it now, but if you do, let me know and I can help explain it to you because there's a lot to it.
I'll have to check it out in a bit because I'm in a dungeon at the moment.
No problem, no problem.
But yeah, really, what I'm looking for is like, because I got the gear. I'm dumb, right? So I just need to do the thing, and then I'll learn to understand it as I go along. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like a hands-on learn.
Yeah, that's how my brain works. We did not kill these things, and it is going to bite us in the ass.
That's progress for you.
Never mind. So, I got Marvel Unlimited recently.
Cool.
Anyone have any recommendations?
Spider-Man Blue. And
Spider-Man Blue?
Yeah. It's like the same team that did Batman The Long Halloween did Spider-Man Blue. It's like a early Spider-Man story. Ultimate Spider-Man if you got like a bunch of time to read. All new Wolverine when Laura Kinney was introduced as Wolverine.
That sounds good.
Superior, Bobby says Superior Spider-Man. Superior Spider-Man is good.
Yeah, I read a bit of Superior Spider-Man back when it was coming out. I'll have to go back to that. So right now I'm reading...
I've admittedly read a lot more DC than Marvel, so I only... Oh,
don't worry, I'll be asking about that in a second.
Yeah, Daredevil, the Frank Miller run of Daredevil, it's classic. Daredevil Yellow and the Man Without Fear.
Frank Miller's art so much.
He doesn't do the art in it. He just does the writing.
Okay, like I fucking hate his art so much.
What year is this from the Frank Miller?
It was the 80s. I read it when I was in middle school. It's very good. It's Daredevil Yellow and the Man Without Fear.
I guess it's before the 90s when he went insane.
So you said Daredevil Yellow and the Man Without Fear.
Yeah, and these are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there are a ton of X-Men. I mean, people will tell you to read like the Joe Quesada. Fuck. Who's the dude, Bobby, that did all the X-Men stuff that changed everything? They made Beast look like an actual beast. He changed X-Men forever. I can't remember his name. Fuck, he was at Marvel for so long, running so many books. Bobby did say House of M is fantastic.
I love House of M.
Who am I thinking of?
Yeah, House of M is on there already, just because I had always heard about that.
This is at least very good for
They essentially agree to essentially it's like the X-Men are like, we know how do we deal with the Scarlet Witch? I know, let's put her down like a dump.
Because here's some of the ones that I have on my, or that I've been reading currently.
I hope we don't wipe here.
I've been reading the 1997 Deadpool run. I'm actually really enjoying that. Thunderbolts, the original Thunderbolts run from 1997.
What
all new X-Men from 2001.
Is the one
I think
with
that's what I
Deadpool
was thinking of. I think I was thinking of All New X-Men. I don't
Yeah,
remember
All New
who-
X-Men's pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Like I've only read like issue 1, but
Do they have the one
Oh.
where fucking Deadpool kills all of Marvel?
yeah,
Yeah, it's called
Yes.
Deadpool kills the Marvel
kills the
Universe.
Marvel unit, and then there's
Prequel
like
to
a
Planet
sequel.
Hulk and Planet. Okay, Bobby's recommending the Planet Hulk series. I just had one in my head and I lost it. Fuck. Who are Marvel superheroes? Who the fuck am I thinking of?
So the original
Other big event.
2015 Planet Hulk.
Then
I'm trying to
we'll-
remember if there are any Ultimate events that happened that I liked, and I can't think.
Actually, hold on. Instead of Planet Hulk specifically, let me do the Planet Hulk event because then it'll throw in all the tie-ins.
Oh,
and crap.
Jason Aaron's Thor. Thor. He did a huge long Thor run and it yeah, I won't say anything more than that. Thor by Jason Aaron. That was like in the mid 2010s, I believe.
Thor, not fat fingered that real quick. Let's see.
All right.
There's 2015 to 2018. Did that one.
You could also,
Thor.
Scott, if you want a hilariously confusing read,
Oh,
you can
that's
always
when,
read, you can always
That's
read
the
up
one
on
with
the
Jane
Clone
Austen,
Saga.
or Jane Foster as
Jane
Thor.
Foster. Jane Austen. That's
Yeah,
that's what
Jane
Thor
Austen,
wrote.
the,
Jane Austen,
the
the
gorilla
best Marvel
fucker.
It's like, did you know she?
Yeah, he
actually-
does her work and Thor. It's a very long story, but
Yeah. I actually read the first ever Thor comic I read was the death of Jane Foster as Thor. That was a great comic. I have it graded.
I believe
let's
that's
see.
Jason Aaron. If you check it,
I know
it doesn't
I know,
tell you the actual writers unless you're like reading an issue,
I know this is
which
a
is
joke
one thing I do hate.
coming from me, but you
But-
could always read the Phoenix Rising story.
I mean, I'll eventually read a bunch of X-Men because there's a shit ton of X-Men. Thor
Shi'ar
2014.
Empire and their triangle heads.
Okay, that one says by Aaron.
We love the triangle head people. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did I raise my card? Did I raise my deck cost?
Mighty
I-
Thor 2011.
all right, let's head to
Uh,
a place where I can buy stuff.
but yeah, no.
Changers.
I also have DC Universe Infinite now. Which, by the way, for anyone that's looking at DC Universe Infinite versus, in addition to Marvel Unlimited, I don't like their method for the DC one. Because they're like, oh, you want to just pay like the normal monthly fees? Cool. You don't get access to anything Vertigo or DC Black Label. You have to pay extra for that. And they're also like, by the way, we won't tell you. There's a few other comics you don't get access to, and we won't tell you that you don't get access to it until you try to actually read them.
Man, Warner Brothers. Man, Warner Brothers.
I have
What?
their plan. I have DC Unlimited. I've had DC Unlimited since it launched, and I do have their upgraded plan. But I didn't know that you missed on a Vertigo and stuff. I do know that with the upgraded plan, you get books up to like a month prior.
Yes,
And
I can't read like the current or like the because right now they have up to July 10th of 2024.
Yeah, I've got a lot more. I've got a lot more DC recommendations than I do Marvel ones. Although I am proud of the Marvel ones, I did suggest those are the Daredevil and the Thor and the Spider-Man are great stuff.
Yeah, because DC I haven't added a ton yet because I just got this like I want to say 3-4 days ago. So I just added a few things like
Yeah, Maximum Carnage on there.
I added some Booster Gold from 52 New 52 from 2007 because I like Booster Gold as a character, so I'm curious about that.
Why specifically out of curiosity?
I can't speak for
I don't know.
Booster.
I've read some Booster Gold stuff, and I always just kind of enjoyed him as characters. So, in what I've read him in,
I'm not a big fan of Tom King, but if you like Booster Gold, he was a big part of Tom King's event. Where
okay,
you know what I'm
I
talking about.
actually enjoy Tom King stuff. So
I know you do.
So yeah, so I do.
Have you read it?
Like,
What
I
I'm
do
talking
enjoy that.
about?
I've read his Booster Gold stuff in the Batman leading up to the wedding, and then I also have read it in. Well, he wasn't. I don't remember if he was in. God, why am I blanking
I
on the
can't
name of it?
remember what the event is called, but there's a big event written by Tom King where
Yes,
where
where everyone
Wally-
got
Wally
all butt
West-
hurt because Wally, yeah,
Okay.
accidentally killed people.
yeah. The, if you
I
like
actually
Booster
have.
Gold and you like Tom King, you'll probably enjoy that.
Yeah, I have I bought a blank cover, like a sketch cover, and had Tom King like do the sketch cover for that comic for me.
But other than that, I mean, I don't
Um,
really track Booster Gold like that. He does have I don't remember if it was a one shot or not, but there is one where it explains he tried to save Barbara Gordon from being crippled. But it was like I guess the kids are calling it a canon event now.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't change. Which I always thought was bullshit, but it was very sweet at the time, so it's fine.
Yeah, here's some of the stuff that I have for DC, like already, like in my collection. I have Vixen in there. Vixen: Return of the Lion. And then was it Black Lightning Year One? Power Girl from 2009 to 2011. Green Arrow from 2010 to 2011.
I'm gonna start listing off stuff that's good.
Okay, let me get to actual like search function real quick. Yeah.
There's Batman: Court of the Owls. Have you read that?
Yes,
Okay.
the Greg Capullo Batman
Yeah, Greg
stuff.
Capullo, Scott Snyder. Yeah. There's the Flash by Joshua Williamson. It's like an 80-book run. Very long but very good if you enjoy the Flash.
Do you happen to know like when it came out?
I can't find that out. Also Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka, so it would be like Wonder Woman #1 in like 2018 or something.
Okay, let me do the Wonder Woman then real quick.
Oh, what a monster! I gave children free health.
Now I was actually talking politics in the fucking the Discord.
Yeah.
He's talking to George, and that's what tends to happen. Because George is boring now.
Let's see.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Wonder
God, we
Woman.
called him a lovable idiot for too long, and now he wants to.
Okay,
What years
it's
did
the-
you
it's
say
the
for Wonder
Flash-
Woman?
For Wonder Woman, I believe it's 2016 because that's when Rebirth. That's when Rebirth happened.
Okay,
It's-
because there's 2011 to 2016. I see.
Yeah, the 2011 to 2016.
2016 run, the Rebirth. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be the one by Greg Rucka. It has a very long intro story with you don't have to read the entire thing because it's like 7 or 8 years long. But the first arc with Cheetah and Wonder Woman figuring out what happened with the mascara.
Damn,
is really
Cheetah
good.
looks hot on that cover.
Yeah, and then Flash Rebirth, which would be in 2016 as well.
Yeah.
Batman: The Long Halloween, Superman. What was the Superman? It's John Kent. Whenever he premiered that run of
I apparently
Superman
already
was-
had Flash Rebirth and come on, favorite it, damn it!
I think it's Patrick.
Like I accidentally unfavorited it and then
Because I want to be children. That's dumb. He's got weird.
Batman Long Halloween. I love how I can read the normal issues, but the omnibuses, nah, you can't read those unless you're Ultra.
Why did I jump back up here?
I'll have to find it, but there's a long series of books before the time skip where it was John Kent as a kid and it was Superman just being a father, and it was really, really good. I'll have to find it later though. Okay.
Actually, that reminds me, Action Comics Rebirth I need to do. Because
I did open the best in slot link that you sent me, Pierce. I'm looking at that right now. Okay, like the weapon I don't have. I have to go and do the Valigarmanda fight.
They say that
I like Armada fight, dude. I like Armada fight's not that hard. You can go in there without shit. Without shit on.
Who has my materials?
no,
What the hell is absolute power?
I'm saying
It corrupts absolute.
That Pokemon move.
They're definitely like
I
overreaching.
mean, hey.
No, that's huge power. It's an
Oh,
ability.
that's right. That's right.
It's an ability only used by one Pokemon, and it sucks.
53 crit. How do you get a 3 in there?
Ooh, my adventures are
so
Superman.
gear.
That's the one with the
It's a
hot lowest
hard
lane.
cutoff.
Oh, it's got a limit to it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I made all this extra gear for no reason according to this, but I mean, it works.
You can still use it. Just like I said, if you look on there, like if you meld it, it'll tell you what you can slot into it, and then you can just push all that. You don't need to go for any of this extra stuff if you don't want to. Like you don't need the EX stuff if you don't want to go for that.
Hey, Joy, would you read a comic where it's just the Justice League, but they're all apes?
Interesting. Okay,
I
that's
saw
all the
that.
gear. I have to earn that gear.
No.
Because that's a thing.
No, because they're like, it's weird. It's weird because they're just like fucking basic. It's like a bunch of monkeys in costumes. It's so weird.
Which one is spelled? Okay, this one 11. All right.
It's like I don't even know if they
One of
talk
these,
normal.
Yeah. This is.
I don't know, because I'm not reading it, but...
It sounds like a bit. It's just like, it sounds like a bit someone put out just for shits and giggles.
Omni, do you know how good the Outsiders current run is?
The current run, no. The last run was okay. I'm not caught up with DC at the moment. It's been a while since I did like a lot of really
Yeah.
comic book deep dives.
I'll add it. Outsiders isn't normally too bad.
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes.
Oh,
it's
the
kinda hard
Nightwing run by Tom Taylor. People are kind of divided on it. Some people really hate it because they have like a lot of, they hold on to a lot of things from the past. I'm not. That's
That's the one where he eventually loses his memories.
no. This is after that. This is where he's back to. This is Nightwing. It's just Nightwing. You don't have to worry about him being Richard Grayson or Rick Grayson or whatever.
Yeah, because I saw a bit of where he like lost memory and shit, and I'm like, I don't care.
Bobby agrees.
no
Nightwing
longer
is the
Dick
best
Grayson.
one.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
name now? Rick Grayson.
Nightwing by Tom Taylor. There's enough. It started a couple years ago. There's enough issues to really catch up on. It's really good.
What's your name?
Okay,
Chad.
I'll add that real quick.
Oh, Aquaman and the New 52. If there are a couple Aquaman runs, but really Aquaman from the New 52 is probably one of the better ones. I was gonna say the best one, but I haven't caught up in a while. Then Grayson the Nightwing. If you want to read, Dick Grayson as a super spy, you can read Grayson. There's a series called Grayson where he faked his death and became a spy. It's really good. That's also by Tom Taylor and Tom King, who was a co-writer on that.
Yeah, I typically like Tom Taylor's work because I've read other stuff from Tom Taylor, like Deceased and all that. I also liked, but that reminds me, I was gonna say I need to do Injustice because I loved it, but I came in very late to it as far as when it was actually coming out.
Yeah. Wait, no, Bobby. I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about way before. When after the villains. Oh, what was that event called? Not the Night of Villains where Lex Luthor sent a spotlight of the Legion of Doom or whatever. Before that, way before that. What was it called?
Oh, can I search by Tom Taylor?
The idea behind this event was the Legion of Doom defeats the Injustice League, who took over the world. And
Okay, cool. I can actually.
Dick Grayson
God,
was written out of that event by having him fake his death, and he became a spy. Who and that's how they introduced the Huntress into like post New 52.
I did not realize that Tom Taylor did the Justice League Power Rangers crossover.
Yeah, Tom.
That's a really good crossover. I actually read it on Comixology back in the day.
Up
And
until recently, Tom Taylor was kind of relegated to a lot of side books, but now he's taken a really big spotlight.
Yeah. Well, that's because he
No,
did really
Bobby,
good
not
in a
all
lot of.
universe. Fuck, man, I gotta find it now. This is making me this is on the upsetum spectrum. This is making me spaghettum.
Well, stop being together.
Do you know if Tom Taylor's Harley Quinn Make 'em Laugh run is good?
I never read it.
Let me try out his Green Lantern Corpse Edge of Oblivion.
Yeah,
Green Lantern
Bobby,
Corpse.
the book is called Grayson. It's from July 2014. James Tynion introduced the first book, and then after that, it was taken over by Tom King, and Tom Taylor was involved very little actually. King was involved for most of it till like the last couple chapters. I can't remember what the original book was called though.
Batman.
Yeah, but it's not all the universe. It's Grayson. It's villains. What the fuck is that art called?
Tom Taylor did a
Right,
Green
that's
Arrow
his
run?
memory. No, Bobby, I feel like you're fucking with me because you know this stuff.
Oh, he's like, I'm having a brain aneurysm over here.
He's just fucking with me at this
Okay,
point.
yeah, there's his Nightwing run. Damn, he was doing Nightwing, Batman, and Green
No.
Arrow?
Bobby, it's not the memory loss one. The memory loss one is later. The memory loss doesn't have anything to do with the Spiral one. With Huntress, there's no memory loss in that one. That's after the villains save the world and they fight the Injustice League. That is called Grayson. Yes, it's called Grayson. There's no memory loss in that one. Well, they're spies, so there's kind of memory loss, but I won't go into spoilers.
The hell is Night Force?
Fuck, dude, comics been around for a long time.
You know what? Let me. It's a Tom Taylor. I searched Tom Taylor in comic
Said it
series.
wasn't. They are spies. It is spies, Bobby. All right, Bobby. I want you to go back and I want you to read your half of the conversation. You sent me down this weird loop. I recommended the book where Dick Grayson faked his death, which he did, and then he became a spy for Spiral, and then later on down the road he got shot in the head by the Soviet dude, I forget his name, and then he got his memory loss and became Rick Grayson, where he went back to Bloodhaven and tried to not be a hero, but then eventually he was like brought back into heroics. They're different events.
It's a different canon event.
What are you telling me, Bobby?
Swamp Thing, New Roots.
Oh yeah,
Blood
the
Syndicate?
Swamp Thing and Animal Man from U-52.
Yeah. What the hell is Blood Syndicate?
Did I just get a premium card in the middle of this fucking room that's not even premium? What the fuck?
You know what? We'll try out Blood Syndicate.
I just don't want to. I just hope it's not mine. I just really hope
Rebels from 1994. The Omega Men. I've heard of the Omega Men.
No!
Oh, Superman Up in the
No
Sky.
premium cards!
I'm okay with that one.
We are not premiuming my
Wait,
good
why is
attack
Batman Catwoman showing up for like, that was Tom King, not Tom Taylor.
Tom in it.
Like,
Close. It's Tom in it.
so was Mr. Miracle. Like, that was Tom King as well, and Mitch Garrett's.
Man, they really
I actually
Man,
have
I
the
was joking at first. Well,
I actually have the trade of Mr. Miracle, and it has a remark in it from Mitch Garrett's, which I appreciate him doing a remark for free.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I have to assume you're trolling me at this point. I know my Dick Grayson history here, although I can't remember that villain's whatever.
You're like, I know my dick.
You know my dick. Yeah, he didn't get his headshot until well after the Spiral shit happened. This was way down the road, and it was part of like Bane's overall plan. No, bro, if you're serious, you're wrong. Just straight up. That didn't even happen until like the wedding bullshit, because it was part of Bane's overall plan to like cripple Bruce mentally. Like, why can't I remember the KGB, the KG Beast? That's who shot Grayson.
What if-
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I
God,
forget
I'm not, nor would I ever.
I
be
forget
anywhere
about
near your dick,
KG
bro.
Beast.
You're wrong on this, man. There was no memory loss. What the fuck is this event called? Villain something.
What if he's right? It turns out you're wrong.
I'm
after
on
all.
DC Universe right now, reading the shit, dude.
Um,
Villains United? Is that what it's called?
hey Omni, how good's the Batgirl run from 2009 to 2011?
Was it written by? Was that the Gail Simone run? Was that
I
that
don't know if
Stephanie
we-
Brown? I think that was Stephanie
Brian
Brown.
O'Miller, Lee Garbett, and Trevor Scott.
I never read any of the Stephanie Brown stuff, so that was like before Gail Simone took over. So I would not have a. Yeah, that's her. I never read that book. Get ready to eat that crow. I'm looking at it right now, dude. All right, hold on. This has become personal now. I'm sorry, chat. Sorry,
Oh my
stream.
God.
Sorry.
Are
people.
you? Are you really?
This is... All right, no, I gotta fucking get my shit ready. Because I know at the end of it, he's gonna be like, I can't believe you're taking this so seriously, bro. But it's fucking too late, man.
At least, I hope you left them on somewhere that has nice music.
Yeah, we're in Toledo.
Okay.
I can't hear anything though.
Oh, hold on. Excuse me.
I can't believe Omni has his music set where when he tabs out, it turns off.
No,
Boo!
Grayson does not start when he gets shot by KG Beast. Audio. When he leaves Fire, he goes back to Bloodhaven in the book and is Rick Grayson. He does. You're conflating your shit, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little pissed off about this.
About what?
Jacques kind of just being in the background.
Yeah, like just hanging out with friends, not us. Yeah.
It's like you said you weren't in the mood for it because of shit that happened to you today, and yet you could be in the background hanging out with other people.
It could be the people he's talking to, or the kind of people that he can talk to about that kind of stuff. You don't know.
It's not. He's not talking about that.
Well, I don't know.
Kinda is.
Kind of being subjective.
Ugh.
I don't know the situation. I'm just here.
Oh shit. Oh my god, I just realized I can finish this bundle. Oh my god. Sorry,
All-Star Batman? Is All-Star Batman good, Omni?
Yes, it's a very personal story between him and Two-Face.
Yeah, because I'm looking up Scott Snyder
Okay.
ones right now.
It's okay.
It's
a gay subplot.
Where's my screen? Desktop capture.
Homosexual subplot between him and Two-Face.
Yeah, instead of just him and Superman.
Yeah, yeah, we already get it. You're a couple. Jesus. Get it? They're a couple.
Sorry.
Jesus. Alright, someone else.
We're on desktop.
At least it's not the toxic relationship that is Joker.
Okay. Alright, look at this. This is Grayson. This is the one where he becomes a super spy. God, that face looks fucking ugly. But it gets better. Nikhil Janine takes over and the arc gets way better. This is Grayson. This is where he became a spy for Spiral. You see the spy thing in the background? That's in July 9th, 2014. And you go to the Nightwing series at post Rebirth where he becomes Grayson. That doesn't happen until 2019. That's a 5-year difference, dude. It did not happen the same time. Now all you know about him changes. This is where the Rick Grayson stuff came out in 2018. Sorry, 4 years. I was looking at a book later down the road. He doesn't become Rick Grayson. He doesn't get shot in the head by KG Beast and become Rick Grayson until 4 years after he left Spiral. Spiral was after the Villains Unite event or whatever it was called, where Lex Luthor and Bizarro saved the world. And then they have all the shit in Rebirth, which is really good. I recommend it. He gets the new villains, including Raptor, which is a cool story. And then all that shit goes down. During this time is when the Batman Catwoman wedding bullshit happens. And so Bane's plan is dude, You could say that about anything. You could say that this is all ties into Brian Michael Bendis's fucking run with his spy bullshit. But they're different. They're different things. Dude, your head is so far up your butt on this. I can't believe you're gonna stretch this out like that. That's so crazy, man. Like they were different arcs, years apart. You didn't have to read any of the Super Spy stuff to get any of the Rick Grayson stuff. They were totally separate.
Spaghettum at this point. We are beyond Spaghettum now.
I had to get that out, man. I know these books. There's many things in this world I don't know, and I'm fine with not knowing them. But I know this. Maintenance is about to start in 5 minutes, so we gotta end the stream. Hello, Dr. Lucky. Welcome to the stream. Okay.
I can't breathe, dude. I'm gonna pee. I didn't know I had to go to the bathroom till now.
Anyway, if you want to add Nightwing Rebirth in 2016, you can. You don't.
I already did.
You don't have to read that entire thing. It's like 5 years old.
Is it okay?
I've already added a bunch of it. Ever heard of the Ravagers?
Yes. That
Is
book
it
was
any good?
Weird. I'm gonna tell you something that was never resolved in New 52, and I don't think it ever got brought back up again. When the New 52 launched, they didn't have the original Teen Titans, and eventually Beast Boy was introduced, but they made Beast Boy red. And I think the reason they made him red was because they had this whole thing in the background about the rot and the green, which is like Swamp Thing stuff. And so Beast Boy's powers were tied into like the animals and the earth and all shit, and that color was tied to red. So like he was red. And Ravagers is like a story with him and Tara and the daughter of Slade Wilson and some other characters. And they like they have like their own adventure for 13 issues. And then Deathstroke like does stuff, but it doesn't count. And then the next time you see Beast Boy, he's in another Teen Titans book, but he's green. And it's just never addressed. It's like, we're just gonna pretend we never made him red. Like, I don't.
That's not Beast Boy. That's Animal Man.
Like, there's a lot of things that I like about the New 52, and there's a lot of things that are bad, and I get it. The way they treated the Titans in New 52 was not good. It was 100% not good.
Is Identity Crisis any good?
It's a classic. I never read it myself. There's some important stuff that happens in there, and like if you're looking for like a good murder mystery, it gets like kind of needlessly dark after a while, but it's there. Bad, just like your Dick Grayson. I fucking proved it, man. He faked his, and here, go back to what I said. He faked his death post that Villains Are a United arc where they beat the Injustice League and saved the Earth. He went and joined a spy organization, and then that led later on into Rebirth when he came back and people found out that he was actually still alive. Rebirth happens and all these other bullshit happens, and then during the Batman Catwoman wedding stuff, the KG Beast tries to assassinate Dick Grayson and shoots him in the head and gives him memory loss. And then for like a year and a half, he's Rick Grayson, and it's kind of dumb that they got rid of Nightwing that way, but if you read the books when Dan Slott takes over, or I forget exactly who takes over, but like the second half is taken over by a different writer, and they're good. They're good books. They're not classic Nightwing stories, but they're good books. And then we get back to him with Nightwing, and Tom Taylor takes over, and it's phenomenal again. Like it's just read the Nightwing post Rick Grayson if I was gonna say anything, or read the if you wanted to see Dick Grayson be a super spy, read Grayson. You don't need anything much beyond that. My opinion.
Okay. Yeah. I'll ask for more once I read a bunch of these.
I'll have to go back in the DC universe and like figure out all the old stuff. I don't even know if I did stuff favorite anymore because I've been really. Okay. I guess we'll call stream because the place is going to close in about a minute. So, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for yelling at me and arguing with me and giving me engagement. It made Julian laugh, so whatever.
It did.
To be clear, I'm not going to walk away from this upset or anything like that. This is a fun interaction. This is just what happens. I'm burping. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on Saturday. You can join the Discord, and I post all my updates and my chicken salad stuff and everything there. And we'll see you on Saturday. Bye.
Oh yeah, probably and mine too, I guess. Okay. Thanks for coming up to Laser Gaming, guys, everybody. Follow the YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter, fucking, not Twitch, Twitter, fucking. Follow us on Twitter, at Laser Gaming, guys, on Twitter. I'll be back next week with either more Kingdom Hearts stuff or Final Fantasy. I don't fucking know. I could be playing fucking Mario for all I know. We'll be doing whatever, because that's what we do. Don't forget to watch Pioneers. Good night.
I'm gonna end my stream.
What?
Bye.
Not wash Pioneers.
You're gonna wash your
behind
Pioneers.
your ears.
Oh, well, I thought you said
They
watch
get
my
dusty
ears.
after a few
I don't
months
know.
on the road.
You're mumbling, and more than anything, I'm surprised you're still awake.
I'm fine.